You're now listening to the Sneaker Box.
Oh shit alert, Louis clothes, call it when it's Louboutins and Gucci shows. Well, I guess that goes my Louis shows. More oh shit.
Yo, what's up? Detroit is definitely in the building via your headphone stereo speakers. Of course, it's your man's the African Caesar, and this is the Sneaker Box Show. Dang, man. You rubbing your eye? No, I'm rubbing mine. It's crazy.
Something in here.
Anyway, got a lot to talk about. But, of course, got the trainer of the show, Geeno.
Yo.
What's up? Yeah, got a lot to talk about. Usually it takes us about an hour just to get through our Fab Five, so kind of want to knock all that out so we can kind of get to some topics.
Shit, okay. Fab Five of the week.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, social media. Make sure you follow us on X at TSB_show. Follow us on Instagram at the Sneakerbox_show. Follow us on Facebook by looking up the Sneaker Box Show page, and follow us on TikTok at the Sneakerbox_show. There's too many social media platforms.
It is.
It's way too many. Like, honestly, I the part that I hate about editing, besides the editing part, is posting that shit on every platform.
The part that I hate about you, outside of you.
Yeah, outside of you as a person is. But no, that's what I hate, because it's like you got to post it on Facebook, now you got to post it on TikTok, now you got to post it on Instagram. Luckily, Instagram and Facebook are connected, so.
Isn't TikTok connected to all of them too now? Some kind of way? Maybe.
Wasn't it supposed to be banned like 6 months ago?
I thought that was a year ago.
I don't even remember. And you know what's funny about TikTok?
And I don't even know how to use it.
Huh?
I don't even know how to use it.
I kind of sort of do. I just post shit on there. I
lost.
refuse to get into the trends and shit. First of all, I'm not hashtagging no more. I'm not doing that shit. It's a waste of fucking time. I'm not doing it. It may or may not help. I don't care. Two, and maybe just me getting old, because I just give zero fucks anymore. Two, the trend shit. I can't. Man.
What trends? What's the newest trend that
I don't
you saw?
know. I don't know. Like... I don't even know. As soon as I see one emerge on my timeline, I just log off. I can't do it. I don't care. I don't want to know. I don't want, because it's such a sheep type of mentality to be like, oh, this thing is trendy, let me do it too.
Well, that's like remember all
I
of
say that even though we did do the mannequin challenge years ago, but that was cool.
That's what I was gonna say. Remember all of the different challenges that came up? Like my daughter was actually just telling me today something about she saw a video, somebody was doing the one chip challenge, and then they was doing the cinnamon challenge, and she's like, I'm never gonna do any of those.
That might have been the dumbest challenge in the history of challenge. The one chip. Where they had to eat that hot ass Dorito and damn near kill themselves.
The cinnamon challenge.
That was dumb too.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
so dumb.
Let's,
that's so dumb. Well,
y'all will kill yourselves for clout. Can we do a new challenge?
What's
See
that?
how many of them can just go up underwater without holding their breath.
Yeah, who can do it the longest?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
It'd be just mass suicide. People doing it for the clout. Like, honestly, like, clout is like the new drug. Cloud is like, I don't.
I always say that's the bad side of social media, though. Like, everybody they want the views, they want the clicks, they want to be known, they want to take the easy way out because, there is monetary, things that can come from it, but.
Yeah, I feel like it only comes from, I feel like it comes from an authentic place. Like, if you're doing fun shit because it's authentically who you are, I think it has potential. Is when you are just following things and you don't necessarily have your own compass, that, and you just, because it's like you're pivoting from one thing to another in the hopes that you get clout, as opposed to just doing things that you enjoy. Because I think people gravitate to personalities.
100%.
So if your personality is just following other people's personalities, then there's no reason to follow you. I can just follow the people you're following.
Personalities and passion.
Yeah.
Those would be the two things.
Yeah, like I'm watching videos where they're trimming hooves. I don't give a fuck about cows. I enjoy eating them. But like if you would have told me, I would have been watching hoof. Yes. Yep. If you would have told me,
oh my God,
I'd have been watching this shit. But it's like they enjoy what they do so much that I find myself enjoying it. It's like,
speaking of the cows, the other one that I started watching.
What's that?
You ever watch when horse trainers actually trim the horse hair?
Yeah.
Like I've kind of started watching.
It's
like it's relaxing.
It
like,
is. I mean, at some point we get the sneakers. I mean, he's wearing a pony, so there you go.
See there,
There's the 6 degrees of separation right
Boom.
There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, social media is a weird place. I feel like I was born at the right time, right? Where it's like, okay, like we were still like was in the cusp of all this new shit, but still attached to the old way of doing things. Like we still went outside and played.
Yep.
So we just sit indoor. We were still in the video games.
Yeah.
But we also went outside and played. So
I mean, my favorite one I always tell like my nephew, nah. Yeah, it's my nephew and my cousins, my younger cousins.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys don't know what it's like to have to go to the mall and go get a girl's number.
Hello.
Hello.
Hope I'm not disturbing you, but I saw you from across the party, and I don't usually do this, but I felt compelled to tell you something. You have an absolutely breathtaking hiney. I mean, that thing is good. I want to be friends with it.
I'm like, just the mere fact of doing that, like, it's, I gotta follow this person on Instagram, and
now I gotta go to her DMs and
yeah, like, or you don't even know the person, but you followed them for like 3 years, and all of a sudden you shoot your shot in the DM.
Look, I was wondering if maybe you wanted to get together. I know there's a lot of stuff I'd like to say. So if you get a chance, give me a call back, and we can see each other. I'd love to see you. And your whispering eye. All right. Bye. Whispering eye.
It means vagina.
But here's the problem with DMs though. No matter how cool you try to word it, it doesn't, like, I feel like a lot of what you say, it has more to do, especially when you're talking to girls, it's more in the delivery than the actual words. So when you just have nothing but the words, no matter how cool you think you are, it always on the page looks whack and corny.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, because you could say a lot of whack and corny shit, but if you're cool enough, it sounds cool.
She got an exquisite pussy? Well, how about my exquisite erection, huh? Eva, what do you think? You like my exquisite erection? Do you like my erection selection? What do you think, Eva? Yeah? You gonna take it? You gonna take that dick? You gonna take that dick, huh? I'm gonna pop off a piece of my dick. Oh yeah, I'm fixin' to fuck you. I'm fuck you. I'm gonna get it all up in your vag. Get it up in your vag with my dick. With my dick. Gonna put it in with my dick. I'm gonna put my dick in. I'm gonna put my dick in.
There's a lot of that weird shit. So I as you said, malls. I miss malls. I really do. I miss malls because it was like when you had nothing else to do, you could always, the mall was always
you
there.
just went to the mall.
You go to the mall and you can just run into people or find something to do. Like my whole thing was, I'm gonna go to the mall and I'm gonna hit up Foot Locker, hit up all the shoe stores, Champs, Finish Line. Back when Finish Line actually had a store and it wasn't just some shelf in the middle of Macy's.
God damn.
And you know, get a Mrs. Fields, Cinnabon, give me some all Chinese food. By the way,
more Chinese food.
And maybe this is the poverty in me growing up poor.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Nothing's better than all Chinese food. Like I love all Chinese food.
Well, it was inexpensive.
Yes, and they give you a lot.
They gave you, like, the portion size was like, they gave you enough. One meal was enough for 3 people.
So there's 2 types of malls. Let me say this. There's the malls that, you know, nice, clean cut, suburban. Think like
Somerset.
Right?
Yeah, I'm not talking about Somerset.
And then you had hood malls.
Northland.
Yeah. Well, Northland in the later stages, because Northland was the Somerset back when they first.
Yeah, but
opened.
I like the later stages.
Yeah, the later stages, Northland, like hood malls, they had to staple the shit shut.
Yes.
That's the type of Chinese place I'm talking
about. Yes, that is the best one. The one where it's like you pull up there just for the Chinese, like you say, you're gonna make your rounds or whatnot, but you're really there to get the Chinese food.
Oh yeah.
You walk around the mall, you like, first thing you say is like, fuck, is this place still open? Yeah. But you're in there.
Yeah.
Not with nothing to do.
Yeah.
Just there for.
You know what's funny though?
Chinese
I can't say as much as I frequented the food area of malls, very rarely have I ever sat down at one. It's always once I get my food, I'm out. Like
Really?
yeah, I very rarely ever sat down.
I know me and a friend of mine, I forgot where we were at. We're at 12 Oaks.
Yeah.
I forgot what we were buying there. It may have been like Christmas shopping or something like that, and we were just kind of like both there at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
When we were walking around, we were like, fuck, I'm hungry. I'm hungry too. Let's go get some food.
Yeah.
We went and got A&W, and it was like, I sat down there, I'm like, oh, this is what it feels like to sit down and eat in the mall again.
A&W since like the last Bush administration.
I mean, well, again, it's 12 Oaks, so it's not like you got 1,000 different like actual food court options. There's restaurant options.
You
like,
know who has a trash food court, but you wouldn't think it?
Oh.
And I know it's gonna sound weird for me saying this. I hate Great Lakes Crossing's food court.
Oh yeah, very overrated.
It just feels very.
It feels like, you know what it
bland.
feels like. Not only
they
that,
got an A&W there, I think too.
they do, but it feels I feel like I get violated in that food court.
What?
Because let me explain.
Somebody mistakes you for a child and takes you to the bathroom.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
That's the only food court where it's like you can't just eat your food in peace.
Because it's so busy.
Yeah, like there's 1,000 things going on at once. There's like 1 million kids running all over the place.
Yeah.
Half of them don't speak English, and you're like, all right, I just like launch one somewhere. You know,
Racist. I can't wait to use that drop.
God damn, that was racist.
I mean, half of them don't.
But but you know what the problem is with their food court? Most food courts are like sectioned off. It's either at the end of the mall.
Yeah,
somewhere.
theirs is in the middle.
Theirs is like smack dab in the middle. So it's like you got all this traffic coming from all directions. Yeah, it's
you know, it's two things though I will say for their food court that I do like.
What's that?
They do have a Charlie's.
Hey, Charlie's is overrated.
And when you don't have nothing else.
See, look, Bob.
Look, Charlie's at Eastland. When I worked at Eastland, and I mean there was really nothing in Eastland to eat.
I go to Tubby's before I go to Charlie's.
There wasn't a Tubby's in
Thumbs
Eastland.
up.
No, I take okay. Look, Charlie's in terms of like mall, like it's the fries. Really, it's the fries. Cheesesteaks though are pretty bad.
I'd rather get the curly fries from Tubby's.
Their fries and their lemonades are pretty good. But they've got that, yes.
Okay.
They got that, and then they also got I don't know if it's still there, but they had a Haagen-Dazs. So it's like if you wanted like the bougie ice cream.
Cold Stone, bro.
We're talking about when you in the mall. Even though they do have a Dairy Queen in there as well.
I will go to Dairy Queen. I would get because you can't go wrong with a Blizzard.
You know what? Damn it. All right, then we done.
You can't go wrong with a Blizzard.
We done with Great Lakes Crossing now.
Yeah, we're done. Now they still got the one remaining Steak and Shake we have in Michigan, I think. I don't know if there's another one.
There used to be one at Ypsilanti. I don't know if that one's still there.
I ain't driving out there for that. I mean, I don't want to drive out to Great Lakes Crossing for one either. I mean, but I feel like I passed Great Lakes Crossing more than I would.
I mean, from where you're at, you're a lot closer to Great Lakes Crossing.
Other than that,
I'm actually like right in between both of them. So
yeah, no, Charlie's just seems overrated. Like a Firehouse, if that's still open, I think was better.
I mean, okay, look, if we talking like cheesesteak wise,
yes, Tubby's.
Well, Tubby's just overall, like any sub.
Yeah.
But damn it, I just had the name of the place at Jersey Mike's. The chicken Philly?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I forgot about Jersey Mike's hit.
Jersey Mike's with the chicken Philly?
It's like a better Jimmy John's. Yes. If Jimmy John's actually gave a fuck.
That's what I think Firehouse is. To me, Firehouse is the better Jimmy John's.
That's what Jersey Mike's is. If Jimmy John's gave a fuck, that would be Jersey
Jimmy
Mike's.
John's is like, I don't know. That's like, like if you have to get it.
Because it feels like Jimmy John's is just like, as long as we're better than Subway. That's what it feels like.
See, I don't know, because Subway, you can get a pizza. You can't get that at Jimmy John's.
Oh my God. First off, I'm not going to Subway for a pizza. If I want a pizza, I'm going to a pizza place.
You tripping.
It's like people that go to like Chinese restaurants to get wings. It's like,
that's what people in New York
why?
do. So wait, you never gone to B-Dubs and got a burger?
No. I'm at Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm there for the wings. If I want a good burger, I'm going to a burger place. Five Guys, whatever. I'm not going to.
I can. All right, let
me
me.
Bright.
Let me. There's got to be. There's got to be something else.
It says, is this mic on? Would you go to a Chinese restaurant for wings?
No, unless they're like Chinese wings. Like if they say, "Hey, we cook them this way."
I mean,
like
I've
Korean,
never had. Actually, I take it back. I have had wings at a Chinese place.
Remember
when they had the Chinese
that's
buffet?
That's the contrarian in you.
Remember the Chinese buffet? I feel like you remember it was a Chinese buffet out in Taylor. It was like a real big one. It was like right before you got to Southland Mall.
We'll get the Snickers, I swear, I promise it.
It's a burger at Buddy's. That's what it's like.
Yeah, like why?
Yeah, I've never had a burger. But the wings at the Chinese buffet, like the wings there, they were actually good. But it was the fact that it was buffet style though too. So it was like, I think
you know what's funny that you mentioned that? I have been craving Chinese donuts for like 2 weeks now.
See?
Because when I was in Chicago, we went to this one place and it was like a pub, but for some reason they had Chinese donuts as a dessert. So I got some. It was some good ass Chinese donuts. So I don't know if I gotta go.
I like Chinese donuts.
Hey, is that all you can eat buffets? And Novi still open? I don't know why I let that Bob as if he would know. Like, is he?
Buffet is
you did glance over.
I
Like, hey, Bob,
he's the
like,
authority on.
You would know, wouldn't you? Like,
Fuji's the best at 14 and John
14 of John. Oh, that's still open. Okay,
That's the go.
that's closer too.
And when you want to go, let me know. You know, I work in that area.
Oh, bet we can go this week because it's this shutdown all this week, so
Hey, look,
it's an easy week for me.
All you got, it's gonna be an easy week for me. My boss is on vacation. He doesn't watch the show, so
you gonna watch this? Like, oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, when he gets back, it's gonna be hell to pay.
Clean out your desk, you're gone.
Yeah, okay. I'll still have a job.
Yeah. No, let's get to the 5-5. Here we go again. An hour into the show. 5-5 releases from the previous week. It's basically a clean sweep for Nike. Number 5, we got the Nike Air Pegasus Premium Mayfly, which I thought it was dope. This would be the second. So here's the thing about the Pegasus Premiums. I've heard nothing but good things about it, like all year. I remember when a white and orange pair first was introduced. I was interested because everybody was just raving about this shoe. And I think it has like 3 layers of cushioning. I think it has, we got the Nike Zoom. You got the React, I think. And then I forgot what the 3rd layer is, but everybody just swears about this shoe to the point where this shit is selling out, even at the $220 price point. Like no matter what color drops.
More people are willing to pay for comfort now.
Yeah, but I think this is, and I don't know if this counts. Well, I know it doesn't count towards the Air Max line, but I felt like
it looks like one.
This shoe, if it was an Air Max, could have been the marquee shoe.
He ain't lying.
Like, you know, usually everybody looks forward to the newest version of the Air Max.
Yeah.
I think this could have been it. And honestly, I think this shoe, when we talk about sneaker of the year, should be under consideration because I think this is, they reinvented the Pegasus. And I think this is, I mean, I haven't got my pair yet. This is the funny part. So, it shows up in a Nike app before it releases. And I'm on there and I'm looking. And so, I had it locked in. I think it dropped on the 3rd. And so I'm there 10 o'clock. Now, mind you, I'm thinking it's there's other shoes on the sneakers that everybody's going to gravitate to. Man, 10 o'clock rolls, that shit went from like coming soon to sold out. I'm like, the fuck is this shit? Like, I haven't seen this shit since like 2020, right? I'm just like, all right, man. So sold out all day. And I just so happened to be on a Nike app because I picked up those Asia. I picked up some KD18s, some Asia. Oh, you ain't get them?
No, I seen a picture of her with them on.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, them do look good.
Those shit's hard.
They do look good.
I'm trying to, outside the white colorway, I think I might go after all the other colorways.
I do like the blue colorway. The more I look at it,
yeah, that shit is going for a pretty penny right now. And so I happened to double back on the Nike app later that day. Available again. So I was able to snag a pair. So they should be in Tuesday coming up. But I can't wait to try those on. Like, honestly, every video, everybody, they say they run small, which I think all Nike shoes do now for some strange reason.
No, that just means your foot getting bigger.
It could be that.
Yeah.
Could be that. But this feels like, because all my old Nikes feel just fine. It's the new shit.
You stretched them out enough.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Pause. So,
I mean, that's what Dwight Howard said about Dame Lillard.
He said that about a lot of folks. that stretched them out.
You know they gave me a vagina. It's awesome. You guys want to see it? No. It's fine. All right. Eric's seen it. Eric's been all up in that shit. Isn't that right, Eric?
You guys gotta get me the fuck out of here.
Hey, guess what? I'm Eric's bitch.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm your bitch.
Probably said that about himself.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But number 4, we have the Kool-Aid Special Edition Nike Ja 2 Tropical Punch. Once again, I don't hate the Ja 2.
Okay, time out.
What?
So you put that on the list.
What else was on?
I mean, well, I'm just saying, like that.
It's number 4.
But that's a shoe that I feel like you would hate on it being a men's shoe.
Hey.
I was just about to say I thought it would be a kid's shoe.
Okay.
I was just about to say, you
I
cut me
gotta
off.
make sure I keep you honest with that because you hate on the SpongeBob.
I mean, I feel weird having a shoe. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would feel weird having the Kool-Aid Man on my shoe.
So there's no organs or glands or anything, right? It's just a liquid?
Yeah, it's just a liquid.
I don't know if this is a weird question, but can I have some?
All right, fine. Tilt your head back and I'll lean my liquid down into your mouth.
Oh, now I don't want it.
But just, okay, that removed, right? Just the shoe itself.
They
Looking
don't
at
ever
it.
wear all red.
I wear all red all the time. Oh, fuck you. It took me a minute to register. Fuck you. But no, the Ja 2, I thought it was a shoe. I thought it was a decent looking shoe. Shout out to anybody that can pull that off. Like, I don't know if it has the Kool-Aid Man on it.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Okay, can I ask everyone to please stop saying, oh, no, in this courtroom? Because the fucking Kool-Aid guy's gonna keep showing up.
I don't think it does.
It's somewhere. It's on the tongue or somewhere.
I think it's on the insole.
It's on the shoe.
I can't do it.
So it's on the shoe. But I mean, I don't think it's no different from if you was to get the what the shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like a KD or whatever the case may be. So I mean,
you're right on that. I don't know. I think just having a cartoon character on there feels childish.
But the Ninja Turtle collection, Puma collection, didn't you like that?
That's true. But they didn't have no Ninja Turtles on there though.
I thought the characters were on the tongue.
Yeah.
Was it?
I think so.
Oh, okay. Well, I stand corrected. Like I don't know. I just feel weird. That's because that was always my thing against the SpongeBob. It was always like, okay, like for kids, awesome. Like I can't pull that off.
What about when they did the cereal collection?
I don't think I ever bought the cereal collection.
What was that? Why?
I just didn't think I didn't like any of them. What the Fruity Pebbles?
No, because they did
talking about the Kyrie.
Yeah, they did the
Lucky
Lucky
Charms. Oh, he did do the Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
So you're.
I can't. I vaguely remember the Lucky Charms. You said Captain Crunch.
They did Cinnamon Toast Crunch. They did Lucky Charms. Did they do Cheerios?
I don't think it was Cheerios. I think it was wasn't it Kix?
No, I think they did do a Cheerios.
They did Kix. I think they did Cheerios.
Or was it Kix?
It was yellow with the blue swoosh with the gum bottom.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank on most of those. I vaguely remember the Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms was like a bright.
Was it a bright red?
Bright. It's like borderline pinkish red.
Okay.
And then it had a gum bottom, and then each little.
Yeah. Okay, I remember those.
Each little heel on the little midsole had a different color. So those are that.
I ain't mad at those. Like I'm not mad at I just feel like there's certain shoes that I don't feel like I can pull off. So, but these Jaws, I'm not mad at the Jaws at all.
The biggest issue with the Ja Morants isn't so much the design, it's the lack of performance inside the shoe. With the cushioning setup.
What's the cushioning in them?
Barely a Zoom Air that you can barely feel. Like when I say barely. So
Well,
I think
it must be sitting under something. It must be bottom loaded then.
No, but it's really thin. Like there's some bottom loads you can feel.
Yeah.
But it's just with that shoe, it's just extremely just terrible. So that's the one. Like it's a good looking shoe, but it's just terrible. It's the same thing with the Ja ones. People love the Ja ones that just underperform. Like the traction was terrible. So you got a dope silhouette, but if the shoe's not comfortable, people are gonna be turned off by it. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
So I think that was the biggest thing with the Ja one, which is why the Ja 3s got a little hopeful because now you got a full length Zoom X cushioning, which because the cushion is built into the midsole, which is right underneath the booty of the shoe. Pause, but you should be able to feel it. So, and the gums traction looks sticky because it's all over the place and it's like protruding out the sole. So people looking at this shoe assuming that this should be a decent performance shoe. So that's the only thing is just most of the time Nike shoes is just even the Kobe's like you can barely feel some of the zoom in some of the Kobe's. Like I have Kobe 6 Black History Month. It came with 2 zoom airbags. Now the Protros only come with 1.
Can't feel 1.
Yeah, so it's just stripping. You stripping, constantly stripping there.
Taking away the tech that you put into it.
Yeah.
And you tell everybody that you can't put the old tech back into it.
Yeah, and in the Kobe 6, it says zoom air on the heel, but the zoom air unit on the Protros are in the front. That's because the molding was from the originals, which had zoom air in the heel and the forefoot.
Yeah.
Which is why people are going to like the other different companies who taking Kobe's and souping them up and making them feel better or making their traction better than a retail pair. So,
message.
That's fucking wild. The only thing I would say, like, I guess, now that I think about it, and this is for all the brands, you know how like on the underneath the insole is the last or whatever, or the, you know, usually it has that hard bottom.
Yeah, the not the cardboard, but like a panel.
Let's call it the last, right? Am I thinking?
It's not hard. So
I'm not
like with the Kobe, if there was a deconstructed coupe, the upper would be like a booty. It's sewn into this like thin bed on the white bottom, which has like the information on the shoe, and then on the footbed on the sole, you have this like it's like say styrofoam type feel. It's like gray and it's sewn onto the midsole, and underneath that you have your cushioning set up.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say because I think
so
LeBron's have like a polyurethane last.
Well, they were the part. The
like
20.
a
The
thin layer
reason why I
of
don't have any 21s, I might get them because they're like super cheap on. I mean, what's the 22s? I'm sorry, they're like super cheap on eBay. But when I tried them on, they felt like dress shoes.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like Cush line was only used for running shoes, and they use Phi line for basketball shoes. But people prefer Cush line because it's more responsive. But Nike was like, well, you hooping Cush line for so much, it might bottom out, which is why you got the Cush line 2.0s, which is like, okay, this is the happy medium between. It's softer than Phi line, but it's a little bit stiffer than the regular Cush line, so don't give out as fast. So you cushion that with the Zoom Air setups, like in LeBron 21s and 20s, which people love, which I have. That's what we really wanted.
Yeah.
So if your midsole cushion trash, people not even gonna feel it.
Wow. That is a long story, but quite well told.
But that's why I'm like fearful for anybody that's wearing the Ages for like basketball reasons, because that's just 100% Cush line. It's like no Nike Air in there whatsoever. Now the price point is $113, so that kind of, you know,
I think what people might do for that
$200 for it. Yeah.
Well, I think what people might do with that is they're gonna put an insole in it.
Yeah.
Which is even those players who got their own shoe, they still take the Nike insole out and put their own authority in. So I think that would kind of buy you a little bit more better cushioning. So
yeah.
Because I have Vomeros and those are comfortable, but when I walked them on the other day, they hurt my feet because the insole didn't gave out.
Yeah. But that's why I was saying, like, I hope going forward, and I want to say the bottom of the upper when they sew it together is the last, but for the sake of knowing a better word, like I hope going forward all brands use like a polyurethane, because that does help with the comfort as opposed to having that stiff ass bottom above the cushioning in the midsole. Because you got to break. That's why you got to break the shit in before you can feel the cushioning in a lot of shoes.
Right.
So, number 3, we have the, speaking of Asia, Nike A1 Unapologetic. That's that purple and pink pair, which I thought all her colorways are dope. Honestly, like once again, somebody asked me, I think it was TJ, asked me if this was my sneaker of the year, and I'm like, for sure. But then she was like, well, which colorway? And I had to go with the initial colorway because I felt like that was the one that everybody gravitated to and kind of caught everybody's attention. But she's had a run of colorways that I don't think they've missed, to be honest. I think the worst you could possibly say is that black and yellow. Only reason I'll say the white one because I don't think it'll age well.
Hopefully they give her some Zoom technology.
Yeah, next pair.
You got to.
Yeah,
you got to.
But that's definitely my sneaker of the year because I just feels like it checks all the boxes, like for me. And so, like I said, like her story is probably the best story. Like I prefer her story, even. I mean, besides the marketing, which I thought was amazing, because I remember I went to Nike Chicago and like even the setup when you first walk in the store, it was just like, that's how you roll out a shoe. That's how you roll out a shoe for a sneaker. Like it was just everything from the apparel to everything was right there, front and center. Too bad, once again, the internet had to put a gun in Nike's head to get them to do it. But even that is part of the story, like how that even came to be. Like, deserved the shoe, took, everybody getting upset that they were going to focus on Caitlin Clark's shoe before they focused on her shoe. And so,
she got 2 Kobe's coming out this year.
Who, Caitlin Clark?
They try and get her to catch up to Asian. Yeah, I'm like, how she getting more Kobe PEs being released in 1 year than?
Well, I
like,
think
she darn near tied with DeMar DeRozan.
He ain't lying.
DeMar DeRozan had.
I think it's the fact, like you
3.
said, she getting them actually released.
Yeah. So
like,
DeMar DeRozan had 2. He had one of them. I guess the teal Kobe 4 undefeated did. That was from one of the PEs. Then you had the red Kobe 1 that I want. That's patent leather. Because they did him and Devin Booker, Kobe.
Oh, yeah.
That one. And then you had.
Did those drop?
Yeah, those dropped. They were super limited, though, but they dropped. And you had the.
That's back when he was in Toronto, right?
Yeah. Then you had the Kobe 5, which was gray with like that off-white and gray zebra print all over. That was his Kobe 5 that released, too. So, I mean, you got to think. Devin Booker had 1, so she didn't about to pass Devin Booker.
Can they shut his line down? Just stop, bro. Y'all ain't gotta come up with a shoe. Y'all just hold off until y'all got better designs.
You left Kai for that. I just to this day I don't understand. And you sunset PG for that. So
that shoe is just. I've never seen a more boring sneaker in my life outside of the Jordan 40.
I mean, I think it's dope that he gave all the Tigers players like the cleat version. That Nike actually made it into a cleat version for them, which was dope and like generous of him.
Hey, nobody cares. Nobody cares.
So like, he's a good person. I just think that signature appeal, like you gotta have.
It's just not there.
Yeah, it's just
not there.
It's that, or they just didn't market it right. You know what I'm saying? Like the D Book commercial with Wilson Smith and all that.
That was a good commercial.
Dope, but then again, you botched his release because the first colorway wasn't even released in Phoenix. You only released it in Miami. Like it's just so many misses with.
But I think the other thing too is like even with him is like we don't. It's like we don't know enough about him where I feel like you can actually tell good stories with his footwear line. Like,
I mean, nobody knew a lot about Tim Duncan, but his first pair was pretty dope.
Yeah, but outside, what I'm saying is like with Paul George, right?
Yeah,
we found out he liked to go fishing, and what did they do? They made various colorways like throughout the PG line, things that were dedicated to going fishing. With Devin Booker, we do know he liked cars. But it feels like, and he like old school classic cars.
They just did a collection called the Box Chevy.
It don't, but
they
it
didn't
don't,
promote it.
it don't, but it don't. Like I said, like
but
it
the silhouette
don't. It
doesn't
don't move you.
The
You know what I mean?
silhouette
Like
doesn't lend itself.
That's what I'm saying.
For example, right? Like, let's just say the Jordan 14 didn't exist, and they were like, "Okay, we know you love cars, so we're gonna make." So the Jordan 14 design becomes Devin Booker's first shoe. That shoe lends itself to doing all that car shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, but his silhouette is just, honestly, it's an amalgamation of other Nike shoes, and it just doesn't come out right. It just, the shoe itself looks
boring.
It looks like a nurse shoe, and it's just like I can't. It doesn't matter what colorway you put on there.
I think it would have been better if they just, because he's into fashion as well too. If you had marketed, said we want to just give you your own lifestyle shoe.
Yeah.
And then you market it as a lifestyle shoe.
Yeah.
Yep.
It'd been a little bit more accepted.
Yeah.
Trying to sell it as a hoop shoe. Like it just don't.
It don't have that appeal at all. Man.
And
I've never
like
seen
the
a more boring shoe.
the cushioning cool. Like I tried it on, it feels comfortable, and they like super cheap. So like I'll grab one because anytime a black man gets into a shoe, I try my best to at least just grab one pair.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you still a black man. I still want you to like provide. I got a couple pair of KDs, even though I'm not his biggest fan, but I still got a couple pair of his shoes.
I got
Curry's. I respect Curry a lot. I can't respect Under Armour.
Under Armour did him those.
Under Armour, I just can't. Just like the Curry 2s?
That was it.
That one was dope. If I would get one, but I just can't rock the
2s and 3s. The 2s and 3s were pretty good.
The ones were solid too. Like that was
1 and 2 was solid. I don't know the 3s.
The ones was a good way to initial release.
What was that one? That white Chef Curry? I think that's just when they just know.
I think that was the top 3. That was the low top. Yeah, that was low top.
That's when
that's when they tried to do the low top.
Never recovered from that.
Internet trash that shit. I mean, any other we all seen all white low top shoes. LeBron 13s had an all white low top. Like we can see a lot of.
Not all white low tops are built the same. Like
I think the reason being that the internet they just
because it was Steph Curry too.
Riffs. Yeah, they caught the refs.
You know what I mean? Like it also lends to which player it is as well. Like Steph Curry, that's an easy target.
I don't think it's easy target, but we also know Under Armour is particularly worn by a certain demographic. So
but that's
that shoe looking like that in that demographic.
That's another reason why I say it's such an easy target. That was a layup to go after.
Under Armour made a lot of missteps because you had that Tim Coppins who was talking about he was trying to go for a ghetto aesthetic around that time.
God damn, that was racist.
I mean, when the best news story is the worst news story. You know what I'm saying? The best news story to come out of that Under Armour, besides signing Steph Curry, was, hey, we have awesome parties. Like, that is...
I think that Balenciaga collaboration wasn't bad. That was done right. And then what they did with Jackson State with Deion. So Deion was like, hey,
I don't even remember that shit.
He shared it. They needed a sponsor, so he leveraged his relationship with Under Armour because he was signed to Under Armour.
Oh, okay.
And got them to sponsor the team. And even after he left, they still stay and sponsor Jackson State.
Here's what's crazy though, and I don't know if people know this. For a while, I don't know if they still do, but for a while they owned the licensing to Muhammad Ali, and they did absolutely nothing with that. They dropped a shoe that looked like
a boxing shoe.
It was.
You could have did a whole line. You could have did like boxing equipment. Like the boxing shoes, gloves, and all that. Then you could have did maybe a little lifestyle shoe. You could have did like some paraphernalia with just his logo with the boxing glove. Like there's things you could have done to kind of capture a little bit from every type of walks of life.
You know what else was a mistake? I think they went. In hindsight, going all in on the Rock wasn't the move.
Yeah. That was horrible.
That was
because I feel like they
was good and the collection wasn't bad,
but they lost their identity within that.
He did them the same way he did DC.
You shut your mouth, fatty. The Rock will come out there and slap the herpes off your lips.
And I just it was just like if you would have just kind of did like a one-off or maybe a couple. Like they tried to make it like a whole line.
Yeah.
It was just
well, that's why I said I feel like they lost their identity. Like you are a brand that's dedicated to like performance, right? He's not. I mean, he's an athlete, but he's not an athlete. He's an actor. Like that's what he is. Like you need to attack athletes. Like that's who you're marketing to,
right?
And when they went all in on that, like I said, I feel like they just lost their identity.
It was supposed to be a workout shoe, but it was like there's better workout shoes out there than what Under Armour
but
was
like
offering.
I said, like but there's to me there would have been better people.
You think him being on steroids?
You
think him being on steroids hurt? Like, because if you buying it for workout purposes, but you know he's on steroids, like, do you think that hurt?
Allegedly, that's ignorant.
Nah, I don't think so. Because again, like what Guru said earlier, look at who Under Armour
allegedly.
Look at who Under Armour's target demographic always is. You think they care?
I think it's a
golfers.
No, I think with him,
people
he started becoming the
skin tone.
Yeah,
he started becoming the unofficial face of men's health, or one of the faces of men's health. Then he had his own tattoo, tattoo cream line, whatever. So they was like, okay, you got motion, right?
Yeah.
So let's pour it now. They should have eased themselves into it instead of just going all out on the
I
first
agree.
go.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like you all out. If you look at all the history of signature athletes, like Nike didn't go all in on Travis Scott first shoe. They started doing stuff bigger gradually. Jordan first shoe, they probably went like 40% harder on it.
That's the pause of the day so far.
Yeah. But
would you count
LeBron,
Travis
like
Scott?
even you gotta. We're gonna give you we're gonna do our just do with you, but we're gonna see how much of the work you're gonna pull, and then if you can sell 1 million shoes off of a 400 marketing budget, 1,000 marketers, then we don't got a problem dumping 1 million to you, because guess what? Even if we lose on that 1 million, your first run of shoes paid for your last marketing and this one. You know what I'm saying?
But Travis Scott feels more like a collaborator than like a signature athlete.
Well, and that's what I say is like when they lost their identity, because I feel like as a footwear brand, collaboration is where you want to start off at.
Yeah.
With The Rock, it wasn't a collaboration, and again, he's not an athlete. Like people are only going to see The Rock either in a movie, which who say he's
Well, he
actually
posts his workouts, and
I mean, I think he's not an athlete, and to be honest with you, a
For
lot
a while
of
he had that motion, but I think people are just I think him and Will Smith are in that same boat where I don't know if it's overexposure. Well, Will Smith I think is different, but I think Rock, his problem is overexposure. And then he's falling into that Hulk Hogan thing where it's like the more you hear these stories about him behind the scenes, the more you don't like him.
Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga.
I should point out for the record, Stevie Ray, look at this.
I think he's falling.
There sounds like there's some entitlement from him, like.
And the thing with that Rock shoe, there was very little Under Armour branding on it.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, that Brahma
It was basically the Rock's branding, which again, like I said, like if
which
you're
I thought
not
was an upgrade to be honest.
But if you're not a
Wrestlers can't
fan,
really sell shoes.
if you're not a fan of the Rock,
I'll let him go first.
if you're not a fan of the Rock, or you know what the Rock does, like working out wise, again, you just thinking like, oh, that's the dude from WWF.
But
like that's all you gonna think of.
But I think also too, he's a legacy act, far as in wrestling.
Yeah.
So I feel like when you go make a collaboration, the younger people are really. No, there's still a lot of older people wearing shoes at a later age than before, but younger people still trying to push it a little bit.
Yeah.
So if this collaboration dropped to 99, maybe it's sold a little differently because people who are a fan of him at the time and wrestling peak would probably done better.
He was a lot more active.
Yeah.
With
You know
what
what's
he was
funny?
doing.
There's a bunch of videos like where he lies about In and Out. Cause like he'll say this is his first time ever trying In and Out. Like he'll record himself going to In and Out and be like, oh, it's my first time ever In and Out. But there's like 10 other videos.
What does he think about In and Out?
Oh, he thinks it's the greatest thing ever. So him and Jumpman are like kids in a candy store when it comes to that. But no, but it's just funny. Like he does it like every year where he acts like this is his first time going to In and Out when there's plenty of videos.
Maybe he
of him
got
saying the same
dementia.
shit.
I don't know. Like,
oh, I liked it. Well, he did wrestle.
yeah, exactly. You
go.
never know how many concussions he would
I
have
don't think he
had.
got dementia because he's an actor. You got to remember lines.
So shut up, bitch.
No, I mean I'm sure he's joking, but no, I just it's one of those things where it's just like, dog, like I feel like he does a lot of shit where it's just like you would think somebody in his level wouldn't feel the need to like create things like that. Like, dog, like just you've been in and out before. That's okay. Like you ain't gotta act like it's your first time. Will Smith, that's a whole nother podcast. I saw the video. I don't even know how this showed up on my algorithm. But he had a new song. It's like Pretty Girls. And what's funny is that, first of all, the song is, But if you go in the comments, they'll tell you, like, all in the comments is like, if you speed it up to like 1.5 times, it sounds way better. And it does. It's crazy. Still trash, but it sounds better. And what was sad is I saw him do a video. He did like a live performance, I think in London, like on the street. And you would think just by Will Smith just being there in person, the crowd would be hyped. That thing was deader than a funeral. But it was sad to watch, honestly.
Will Smith has run to the same issue as Drake has, is that Kendrick has ripped the mystique off of Drake.
Yes.
So his stimulus package, don't work. Like you just don't see him the same.
Everything seems
and
corny.
Jada Pinkett did the same thing to Will. Just stripped it, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like with Will, I feel like the difference is between, like we said, with Will and Drake, I feel like there are similarities, but with Will, I feel like we saw it, and it's almost like we were trying to tell him, like, bro, like, get out.
Eject.
Like, seek help, like, get away, and he never did. So it's like we just slowly saw the downfall. With Drake, it was like more people were looking forward to that happening. To be able to say, like, I've been saying this for years. Like,
I think they still warned him too, hey, take a break from music. Hey, your music's starting to sound the same. He like disregarded it. And it's like, hey, people are starting to rub people the wrong way behind the scenes, and some of the things you're doing is coming out. You need to, and he kind of, the lack of self-awareness, just like, and then so even though Drake's may have been a little bit more self-inflicted, but they still allowed somebody from just shredded a piece.
I mean, to his point, they both, no matter what they try to do to kind of seem cool again, it comes off as cringy and corny.
Yes.
And it's just like it's almost to the point where it's just like, y'all just sit down somewhere for a minute.
I mean, with Will, I think he should.
Well, Will, I think
we all
you got more than enough money. Just chill, bro.
I think we all kind of said,
because
like,
you know what set it off for me? Because
like,
I ain't gonna lie, like him slapping Chris Rock, I thought that was bitch made. But what killed me though was he did a freestyle recently where he talks about it. Like now all of a sudden, first of all, like, and somebody did a video on YouTube and they called it out. It was like, bro, like you were crying, like, cause you know you knew the fallout was gonna happen. You on stage crying. You can't come back now and act like it was some type of gangster move. Like
Same
you know what I'm saying? Like
Homeboy does.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just like, and we saw your upbringing. Like
you ain't that.
It's like it's not.
Once again,
but it makes you wonder like who's the people in these guys' team.
No, I agree with you. But to Guru's point, you can't listen. And I'm not trying to belabor the point, but you can't have your wife sit up there fucking your son's drug addicted friend, and then have you sit at her table to talk about it on her show,
and she try to
emasculate you, and then you want to act tough now,
and like, try to cha slide around accountability.
Yeah.
Like you had to call her out, like, no, it's not an entanglement. Say what it is. Say what it is. And the fact that we had to see your reaction, your hurt in real time.
Dog.
We empathize with you.
Yeah.
Right.
But again, we told you get out. Like this is a golden opportunity.
But also too, it's a little bit different when you have that amount of money. So if you the divorcer, you gotta think she dogged me. But if I leave her, she get half. If I stay, she get me. So he kind of in a lose-lose situation.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
That's
like,
true.
you know, she not working. She not really making no films like that.
He gonna be
then
paying her
she double
forever.
down. Then you go to show up for her book to support her, right? Because you still got to hold up your
Fuck
image.
that.
Then she dogged you in that book. Then her and her daughter write a letter to Tupac on his birthday. Like your daughter never met Pac. And you saying that. And then there's a video that comes out with Pac and Jada karaokeing. Parents don't understand. It's just like
I hear you with the having to pay her half, but everything that you just named, I'm sorry, the money ain't worth it.
But that's what I'm saying.
The sanity.
It looks like they're living separate lives.
The
now.
sanity and self-respect is so much more
But
important.
also, with him, he's saying like some people feel like I'd rather dog you, cheat on you, be whatever, than to let you all this money that I built up and give you half.
Yeah.
Like
I
so
hear
like
it,
even
but...
dudes who pay child support, like we hate it, but but there's some things like hold on. People say, oh yeah, at least you don't gotta deal with it, but it's like, but I'm still paying somebody to be a mother.
Yeah.
And that's disgusting. It makes my screen go. You know what I'm saying?
Trust
so
me.
I think, and she would probably get alimony because she's not working. She ain't been no movies in a while. So it's like
probably won't be.
Yeah, so like
I was gonna say, when's the last time she did a movie?
Huh?
When's the last time she did a movie?
Nutty Professor?
No, it's been
a while since she did.
What was that?
A good
Girls
5
Trip?
years, a good 5 years.
I think it was Girls Trip. Yeah.
Oh, she was in. I forgot she was even in that.
Yeah,
shit.
but in that you said 5. I feel like that was longer than 5 years ago. That was
But it was a minute.
But it was
That
Girls Trip.
Tiffany Haddish first
It was
came out,
Girls
right?
Trip too. Yeah,
It was a
it
Girls
was a Girls Trip too.
But no, I was gonna say though, like, yeah, I mean, everything he said was true. So it's like, so now to come out here and act like you want some gangster shit, it's like,
and she dogged you. Then
can't even buy that shit. Like, even if I wanted to.
Chris was dogging your wife. She felt away. You go slap him on her behalf, right?
Because he laughed. He laughed at first.
Yeah. Then for her to say, I don't know why he did that. He made himself look like a fool. Like it's just
more the reason why I said like the self-respect. Like just
it says cheaper to keep her, man. Like to his point, like
okay, look,
because real quick to your point,
it is.
She's already publicly embarrassed you, right? Mm-hmm. She's already did that shit. Lord knows what's gonna come out if they do go to divorce and have to split all that shit up. 2, it's like, what are you gaining? Like, because it's not like, so she takes half. Yeah, you got her out of your hair, but like, you didn't get anything in return from giving up half. Like, so it's almost better to just live separate lives where you still maintain that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get what you're saying. It's like, no, like,
yeah, but
I can see if you trying to get away from her. It's like, all right, get out of my life.
But guess what? If he's legally if these separated, right? Or if he say, you know what, we can just live our separate lives. We'll on paper be married.
Yeah.
I can not deal with you, still do what I want, and not have to pay you half.
See, that's what I was gonna say. Is if you say it feels like they live separate lives, but yet it feels like every time she gets a bit of an opportunity, something about him comes out. So it's like, even if y'all live in separate lives, why does it feel like?
But that's what I'm saying.
But
that's why he said he's fucked if he do and he fucked if he don't, because it ain't only thing you gain. You don't really gain anything from divorcing her. Because he's rich enough to where I can have separate houses. Y'all ain't got to see each other ever.
My man's might as well just do the Russell Simmons and just go
But my
find
thing
an
is,
island.
he ain't got.
Go away.
He could just get low.
Yeah.
And just enjoy his life, date whoever you want to do, which I don't agree with that. But if he's going to not divorce her, because it's going to burn her soul that I'm not divorced, so I haven't took his riches, but I'm not here getting the companionship, the love, the date nights, all of that. So she's going to start the melting side. And if she showed you the divorce paper, you can say, I ain't signed.
I'm never sure she missing them. She got.
She
got probably a life-size Tupac stuffed animal that she sleeps with or something.
But yeah.
Got a Build-A-Bear Tupac. She sleeps in there with her.
It already got the bandana on.
Yep, everything. Overalls, Tim boots. Got Thug Life on. It's like Jada just a hot mess. She's everything.
Damn, so
that's why when it
was Hit 'Em Up directed to Biggie or to Will Smith?
No, but this the crazy part.
It was Biggie, but because Will Smith and Jada weren't dating at the time.
But this is the crazy part, because he came out with an album this year, right?
Who?
And Will Smith.
Wow.
And good question.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
So, but one of the first songs is like this Eminem style where he's like kind of playing all these characters, and in the song he says like like you wish you had a Jada, and it's like it's fun. Once again, go to the comments. Everybody's like, the fuck? Like, no, we don't. Like, no, like Jada is the antithesis of what anybody wants in a while.
But he's also probably thinking, because they were at one point relationship goals, but once you peel back the veil on your relationship, you no longer became relationship goals.
Which the problem is he isn't even the one that peeled the veil back.
Cool. So you shouldn't even say that, because
I agree. That's why I'm sitting here confused now, because I'm just like, wait a minute.
But that makes you look weak.
Yes.
That goes back to self-awareness, though.
Yeah.
If you can, here's my thing, and going back to Drake, one of the reasons why it's not like us, because in Black we've all taken losses, right?
Yes.
When you take a loss, when you get embarrassed, first thing you do is get low, right? Fall back, right? Assess the scenery, who was with you, who wasn't, what you should have done, how you own
it.
Then go on your revenge tour or go whatever.
Yeah.
Just like him and Drake, they don't know how to get low and step back because they've never ran into adversity at all.
Yeah.
Your childhood didn't have much adversity. Now Will had some with living in Philly, but not so much as Drake. But I ain't gonna say adversity. We'll say
but he probably didn't have that.
I'm
Like,
talking
long term.
No, you said you was on a TV show when you were young. Your mom was just like, you had some. You was struggles, and struggles are relative, so subjective to some people.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying from like a cultural struggle. Like, okay, we all used to have to.
He never
sleep
had
with
to
somebody,
get. He never
sleep
had
in
to
the
get it
bed
out
with
the
your
mud.
cousins. We all had to have like bologna sandwiches and drink out the water hose and. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. It just that was part of things where it's like
the water hose Kanye was drinking.
To me that's his biggest thing too. And
Jesus,
when he beefed with the rappers, he beefed with Will Smith and Eminem. Talking about when he won his Grammy. I ain't had to cuss to win this Grammy.
Corny.
Like Jay-Z was like, well,
but here's my thing.
I still sold my records than you and I cuss. Eminem said, I don't got to cuss to sell records. You don't got to cuss to sell records. Well, I do. So if you know what I'm saying? Like they let you know how you feel. It's like, dog, and your hit was written by Nas.
Which one?
Get jiggy
with
it.
Yeah.
So it's like you on stage about a Grammy hip hop category where your pen is your integrity, and if you don't write, that's cool. We just gonna put you over here. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and the rumor is that Rakim had wrote "Summertime," so.
I can see that now.
I can see that. If you play AI over Summertime, cool, relax, and like that.
It's Rakim's own.
As soon as you said that, I was like,
I feel like to your point would be like you don't have to cuss to sell records, but you don't even write to sell your own records.
So you can't argue with people who actually pinning their records, and not even just pinning their records, elite pins.
Oh man, Will Smith.
I mean, it's a reason why I feel like Will Smith has always been more respected as an actor.
I mean,
Then as a-
you know what else?
cool, and we loved him for that. We loved you on Fresh Prince because you gave a dynamic for a black man having an uncle who turned father figure. You know what I'm saying? We all have had that. We loved you in that role and what you did and how you took care of your family. We will always respect you for that.
You took black culture to
you
like,
always be black
made a pop culture.
excellence.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean
I think that's the fairest way to say it. Yeah,
You did it authentically. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like that was the most realist version of Will Smith, where he wasn't playing like some tough guy. He was playing himself. Like, you still from the hood. Like, because when we talk about hood shit, like, everybody think you got to be the toughest whatever on the block. Like, no, there's levels to it, right? There's levels to, because you could be from a certain area, but you're not involved in the street shit. You know what I'm saying? You still are an embodiment of the environment, but there's levels to it.
Kendrick gave you a perfect example of that. I'm a good kid from a mad city.
Yeah.
I have brothers who are gang affiliated.
But you know
I
what?
tried to walk the straight line. There's things I did over here, but I did try to go to school. Like, there's J. Cole too, another example. Hey, I'm from this environment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Kanye paved the way for y'all not to have to be hard. Pause to sell records. He literally paved the way for y'all to do that, for the Drakes and everybody else.
Yeah.
That, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
You know what else though? Like, that helps. Like, cause he said fall back, own the shit. You know what else helps? Being actually good at what you do. Like, I think about Biggie, right? When Hit 'Em Up came up, and then that picture of him and Faith, hit the news magazines. It was like, oh shit. And what Biggie do? He fell back and then dropped off. Life after death, and it's like, yo, this shit back. Like, when you know what I'm saying? It's almost like
he wanted to fire back though, but Puff held him back. Puff held him back.
He sent the
But
subliminals.
He did that. He was like,
what
song was that?
What's that song? Long Kiss Goodnight?
Yeah, he went crazy on that
Aiming
joint.
at flaming at these fucking maniacs with my name and rap, nigga.
Your body go round and round,
upside
down. Yeah.
I would have loved to hear them go back and forth.
Yeah, that's like, his subliminal game, big subliminal game was top tier.
And to tell Jay-Z, look, I'm about to get that Pac, so be prepared for him to shoot back at you. And to say if Faith had 10, she probably had 2 Pacs. Like,
that was cold.
Yeah, like he went at, you know what I'm saying?
My
Puff held him back, Puff. He wanted to fully go at him. Puff like, nah, make these girl records. Nah, we gonna stick to our plan, which I understand to a certain point because it was financially successful.
And it would have been
hip hop is still competitive, and
Yeah.
that man still had some type of honor to defend because he came at his wife and all that, and he came at y'all.
I think it'd have been a clash of styles too, because Biggie obviously with the lyricism
was better.
But Pac was just like so matter of fact. Like, you felt what he said. Like, if he was on some like kill shit, like, you felt like he really would do that shit. Like, if he was on some, like, everything he said, you
Pac
felt.
had a passion.
Yeah, his passion
Again,
delivered.
Like,
to
his was
his
underrated
delivery.
because when we talk about lyricism, it's all about wordplay. But I think how you use your words also matter. Like, his words were like poetry. That's why Maya Angelou and all these other people like colleges were like breaking down his lyrics. So like, he had lyricism. It just wasn't the ear candy that we're used to when you're talking about like a Biggie or a Jay-Z. Like, he had lyricism. Like I said, like, his words carry weight. The way he put them together, and especially the way he said it, it was like, damn, like that was.
I think his delivery, his simplicity was his thing because he got straight to the point. Biggie,
Matter of fact,
Biggie had the wordplay where you got what he said the first time, but you might listen again the second time, and his flows, his storytelling. But I feel like Pac was more like, I'm going straight direct. And
I mean, the first line of Hit 'Em Up, like, that's why I fucked your
his
bitch.
simplicity was his game.
That's why I said, dude, how do we know? It may have been his.
Like, he ain't got
the
to
Will
dance
Smith
around
now.
it.
To me, people say Hit 'Em Up, which I understand.
I think that's the
but
best
to me,
song ever.
I felt like if you want to point out where he on that type of time, he was on a girl record dissing politicians. Mr. Bob Clinton, Bob Dole, you too old to understand how the game go. That was on how do you want it?
Oh, How Do You Want It?
He
Yeah.
dissed politicians on a girl record. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It was just a hothead. I loved it though.
Well, especially that version of Pac.
But I mean, when you think about it though, like even a line like, even as a crack fiend, mama, you always was a black queen. Like, that's a heavy ass line. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what, like, as simplistic as it is, when you think about the weight of that, the gravity of it is, like, because his mother was going through that shit, but he still saw her as a black queen, just going through her struggles. And it was just like, that type of poignancy you don't necessarily see in lyricism nowadays, because it is all about the ear candy, how it sounds. And it's like, and that, once again, there's a skill to both. I'm just saying there's flavors to it. Like, I hate when we get to this one track mind where everything has to be one flavor.
It's got to be one way or another. Yeah, no, I get.
Like
I get
lyricism only counts if it's said like this, and it's like no, like this is lyricism too, just differently. So I'll just give him pockets flowers as far as the lyricist. That's all. Back to the Fat Five. I forgot which number we were on.
2.
I think we were number 2. Yeah, number 2. We have the Nike Air Flight Posit Dusty Cactus. I took so many L's in the last week. It's crazy. This is one shoe.
You take L's now?
Yeah.
Really?
The Dusty Cactus was one. I don't think that was the first L I took. I took like 3 in a row.
They make
actually 2.
They make flight posits that size?
I think they stop at a 15.
Well, wouldn't you need a 16 with that?
No, I'm still rocking 15. It's been a minute. This is probably the first flight posit I've had since high school.
I'm just thinking because
flight posits
they
are
run
tighter.
Small.
They do, but
I still rock
if they make them the same way that they did back in the day, as he wears them and it gets hot, it'll mold. You know what I'm saying? Plus,
it ain't like the rookie zooms. The rookie zooms, there was no
there was no give.
A brick, no matter how long you were. Yeah.
No, I was just thinking like I didn't know they went up. I didn't know you could actually do the 15. I'm thinking like they have to go, 17, 18. Size.
No, I'm like saying,
that's another shoe they should have had people wearing. Nike basketball. You have so many opportunities, man. Half the people, I would say probably 45% of the stuff people wear on the court is from original release, right? Because I know everybody wearing Protros, but Protros came out in 2018, 2017, so 2019. But everything people wear is like 4 years or older. So why not have them hoop in some stuff that's your flight posits, and like you can have them hoop in everything. You got your people wear their new stuff, or just come in there and say, what y'all wearing? And then guess what? As the players start to gravitate to your older material, then I need to take some of this essence of the older stuff to put in the new stuff. Because you eventually want to have
bring out the PEs of that older stuff.
But too, also you want to have it to people who want to wear your current day stuff as well too. So if I give you Jaws and Devin Bookers and LeBrons and all that, and then I give you Kobe's, and then I give you flight posits and all that, and I see you wearing flight posits and hyperflights, then I know I need to take a little bit of this when I go make the new batch of my new stuff for 2026.
Yeah.
Because there's something about this that you're picking this over all the new stuff.
Message.
You know what I'm saying? So you need to take some of that, and they do it with cars. They was like, dang, nobody buying the Challenger, but y'all going on eBay buying all the old ones. Oh, we love the box. We love the box look. We love the engine.
Yeah, so we bring that style back.
Yeah.
Into the new. And you can do the same thing with sneakers.
Yeah, especially if your new shit ain't hidden.
You have every reason in the world to do that, which is why.
Like to your point, the one thing I keep thinking back to is I'm like, especially like for the college athletes, like to me, that's a prime opportunity to be able to bring out stuff like that, like to test it out. Maybe you don't want to put it out in the NBA on an NBA player, but bring it out to the college athletes. They don't have to always wear whatever the most current stuff is. Because I always think about.
But the college athletes have some say in what they want to wear too, though.
No,
but I feel like
they get them leeway because guess what? Because a lot of players be hooping in non-current stuff, long as it falls in line. Because there's some dudes that be hooping in like some off-white Jordan 1s, but if your school's sponsored by Nike or Jordan, they'll let you wear it.
You can get away with it.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
that's what I'm saying.
But also too, you did it back in the day.
Exactly.
That was some of the most heat on the court was during the college years when you had BB Rock on the phones before Penny. You had
I was just saying, he was the first to wear them.
97s and Cincinnati wearing all the Jordans,
the Jordan ones. Oh yes,
yeah. So Cincinnati, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them getting their Cincinnati. They got their Jordan contract back.
Cincinnati did.
Yeah.
Bet.
So yeah. So
they need to be out there wearing.
Yo, that might have been the best run of Cop Man.
They need to wear Jumpman Pros.
That should have been your thing where you could have do that. And guess what?
retro those with good quality too, by the way. God,
yeah,
I love that shoe, but they fucked up the quality on that.
And you could do it's a 2-for-1. If say Ace Bailey, he's a Nike athlete, right? We just use him for example, right?
Yeah.
If you give him and his team flight posits, all this stuff to wear, and then kids on social media are asking what shoe does Ace Bailey have on, now you see that, okay, this shoe can resonate.
There's some hype.
And 2, this artist has marketability, so he has potential for his own shoe.
He ain't lying.
Yeah. Like I said, granted, I do want to give Elliott some grace because he did just get there, because all this stuff that we're seeing right now is still residual shit from the last regime. where they were saying, "Hey, we're not a sneaker company."
Still waiting.
I'm
just put it to you
I mean,
like
I
that,
shout out to
still
them.
waiting.
Hyperflight's one of my favorite shoes from the Alpha Project, and I heard they're coming back, so I'm excited for that.
And I'm so happy. I don't know if
Depends. It depends how many different colorways they're gonna drop though.
They drop it. We got beggars gotta be choosers.
Come on, man. I'm just saying. They got it.
I mean, we did get 3 colors. I got my LeBron pair. Remember in 2014 they did the LeBron, Kobe, and Kevin Durant one.
Yeah.
So I mean, I got my LeBron pair, but I mean, if they come out with that black, because Jason Williams, I can't wait to get mine to wear with my Jason Williams jersey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
because I'm thinking about the GT Futures, and I'm so happy they finally they did decide to move forward with those, because it took everything in me not to post about those shoes when we went and saw that shit, because it was like,
Yeah, but again, has the shoe dropped
I'm gonna
yet?
force the issue. Not yet. It's supposed to drop later this year,
when the basketball season starts,
which makes sense.
But people don't wear them casually though.
But see, that's that's my beef with that.
Why?
You've already, and it's no diss to Wale, but you've already let Wale rock the shoe, put the shoe out there.
Yeah.
That feels like that was so long ago. So now when the shoe drops, is it still going to be as fresh in people's mind? Because it was when people saw Wale with it, like I said, we had already saw it, but when people saw Wale with it, the first thing everybody said was like, what is that?
But
When
this is the way
coming
they
out?
were. This is the way they were thinking, right? And I ain't trying to get none away, because you was there. How unsure were they about that shoe?
They didn't think it was going to be good.
Exactly. So
Even though we told them.
Yeah. So it was one of those things.
I ain't Wale. I could tell you that.
So it was one
I
of
ain't
those
gonna
things.
lie.
So Wale actually, I think they were trying to check off a lot of boxes. One, I feel like they owed it to him because of all the missed opportunities with the phone pauses that they could have did with Wale. But they let him
in
introduce the shoe.
period.
Yeah.
He actually worked sneaker retail. He's somebody who if you talking about ranking people with sneaker celebrities or celebrities with sneaker integrity and reputable, like
Wale is up there.
I would say him, Clark Kent,
Easily.
You know what I'm saying? Bobito. That would be my top 3.
And so they let him run. So like real talk, and I'm like, who I'm talking about when I say this. They didn't think they was gonna get the reaction they got. They said when they went to, because I think he was like All-Star Weekend.
Yep.
I think he said the in-house reaction was kind of like, oh, okay. It was the social media reaction that was like, oh shit, we got something on our hands. But once again, if you see the shoe, like we saw it and it was just like like I remember it sitting on the desk and I'm like, what is this? And I remember they were just kind of like, oh, this, because at the time they were still flirting with the name because they didn't know if they wanted to be a part of the GT line or something else. And they did throw out GT Futures. And it was just like, dog, if y'all don't drop this shit, because it was one of those things where I knew it was such a good shoe that I was tempted to leak it. Like, yo, like y'all gonna drop this shoe, I don't give a fuck. And luckily, they did the thing with Wale or whatever. But it was like, dog, like this shoe is, once again, you see the shoe, and then the colorways.
But that's what I'm saying is like,
it's 2 ways they could have did that. One. It's 3 things that come from this conversation. One, you've been dropping so much mid that when an unreleased shoe sees somebody outside the company, they go crazy over it. That lets you know.
He ain't lying.
Yeah.
That number 2, if you were so unsure, you could have said it's his shoe. And if it flopped, you could have like leaned on him, even though that's whack.
Yeah.
But just saying from the right.
You could have did an extremely limited release and tested the waters with that.
And number 3, you could have did what you did with Don C, the 312 Legacies. You could let him have that first batch and everybody liked it, come back with your own, right? Even though that would have been, I don't agree with that, but whatever, right? Because you did it with Penny with the Phone Positive Pros, right?
Yep.
Or you could have, I understand why they wait till September because that's when the basketball season starts.
Yeah.
High schoolers or everybody's playing basketball at that time.
Yep.
But to me, you needed something to galvanize. AE1 should have shook your boots, right? Number 2, nobody in your company looks at the shoe and says, because they're not fans of sneaker culture. That's why when you show people who are really fans of sneaker culture, they get excited because they're really for that. That means you need a culture change.
What was their response to the AU1s? It was like the biggest level of indifference.
Yeah, it was
kind of like, we got the market share. I was like, dog, like, what, bruh?
You could lose your market. Like, here's my thing. You know what's going to happen? It's the same reaction. They get the same reaction when Jay-Z said, when he told the story, hey, y'all need to drop y'all music. 50 Cent coming. And I was like, they played around. And when 50 Cent came, they had to wait it out.
Yep.
You can't keep, luckily for them, that AE2 doesn't seem to gravitate to people like the AE1s did.
It depends on the colorways. I got to see. Because if they come with that blue foam posit type AE2, I think that is sell. And I think I even seen like a red and blue kind of foam pop.
Yeah, that orange one with that hard plastic.
God.
It's very. People fail to realize how important your initial launch color is, and that's not because you got to think when LeBron 8s came out. LeBron 8s came out. They even had a preheat back in the days. It was a South Beach 8. That was the first colorway you saw the LeBron 8, and then it just.
That's why I think
like Jordan ones.
Said about the
red ones, the black and red ones for the Jordan ones, like. Penny 2s, Atlantic blues, like your first color can make or break it, just like a single.
You want to hit the ground running?
Yeah, just like a single. You know what I'm saying? Well, what
like Shea shoe, like this is all one color, all blue, all gray, all tan, all. Come on, bro. Like that's cool if you have a range of colors.
Which I still haven't seen the shoe release yet.
It's come out in September. Which why not drop? Why not? You knew it's missed opportunities left and right, and it comes from
all
the
Nike.
Yeah,
it's all Nike.
So why not drop? Why not drop? You know
that's part of the problem.
They're prepared for a deep playoff push, right?
Yeah.
So you could have did this. You could have made 100. You could make 20,000 pairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
If he made it to the finals, you drop them. If he don't make it to the finals, just push the shoes, add them to the batch of your September 5th release or whenever release. You wouldn't have wasted your money because the shoe was going to have to drop.
You're a goddamn genius. That's the most outstanding answer I've ever heard. You must have a goddamn IQ of 160.
You could have. You could have. Like, not to his point. Like,
but
stay ready. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
But that's what. But even if. But here's the like you said, so many missed opportunities. Now there's no MVP shoe for him.
Yeah.
There's no NBA finals.
You could have had a
finals MVP. You could have just
I halfway, not even halfway, quarter of the way watched the NBA season last year. And even I knew there was a high chance this dude was going to be MVP. You work for the company. He is your signature athlete, pretty much your only signature athlete. You not on top of this shit. This keeps going back to who do y'all have working there? If you got a bunch of people who are indifferent to sport, indifferent to sneakers, and don't really care and just patting their resume because Nike looks good on it, you're gonna end up with missed opportunities like this.
He ain't lying.
Especially with him to be a Converse athlete, it's so much you could have done with him with the pregame outfits.
Yeah.
He could have. I mean, if you don't want to drop his actual basketball sneaker, then you could have just did a range of just different Converse
some lifestyle shit. Yeah.
You could have did All Stars. You could have did weapons. You could have did all.
Or you could have teased. To his point, you could have teased like an upcoming MVP colorway or a championship colorway that he could have wore. Because Michael Jordan did it a couple times where the 14s didn't even release, but he's wearing them in the finals.
And hold up, here's the other part.
With the 11s.
But here's the other part where I'm not gonna give them any. Look, they fucked it up. Because here's where they fucked it up at. The whole thing with dot swoosh basically with pre-orders.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me with a pre-order, if you would have just dropped something for him during the NBA playoffs, an MVP version of the shoe, the first time you release it, you could have dropped it via dot swoosh. Because that way then you could have been able to test it.
And they wouldn't. You know why? The problem is, even though they're underneath the umbrella of Nike, they try to do this thing where they operate independently. So Converse is doing his own thing over here. Jordan is doing his own thing over here. Nike basketball is doing it over here. And Nike SB.
You could have still did something similar though.
No, you could have
at least tested the waters and seen like, all right, let's see if there is an appetite for this shoe for this.
But this is
lone athlete that we
you don't even need that switch though, because you got the benefit of social media, right? Back in the 90s, you didn't have social media, right? So you kind of had to wait for the shoe to sell to see how well it would do. If he would have did the tunnel shit where, they follow these motherfuckers all the way to the locker room, you could have seen a social media reaction to that particular shoe. Let's be a buck. Like, y'all could have leaked it to Complex and all these other blogs, Sneaker Bird Detroit. Could have leaked it.
Sneaker Bird Detroit would have had to get it right, though.
Yeah, I know. We had to wait for Complex to post it first for us to repost it, right? But you could have did that shit and, engaged the reaction, tested the temperature or whatever based off of that. Like, why they don't utilize this shit? Like, once again, I'm an electrician, right? So I can walk into a situation and diagnose it, right? And I can be like, okay, this is what we need to do. As utilizing my experience and knowledge, right? If I don't have experience and knowledge, I'm gonna look at that same situation and not know what to do. And I'm gonna end up doing something wrong. This is why a lot of people call me after the fact when they decide to DIY some shit, right? Like, I can't tell you how many 3-way switches I've had to go back and redo. Like, that's the simplest thing. If you ask any electrician what's the easiest thing to do, it is switches. For some reason, 3-way switches put people in a fucking bind. Like, they don't know what to do. And I can't tell you how many times I've had to go fix the shit because they wire it all types of wrong and shit don't work, right? That's because they don't have the experience or the knowledge behind it. So when you hire a bunch of people who have very little contact with sneaker culture or what people want in sneakers, you end up doing dumb shit and then have to call in people who know what the fuck they're talking about to pick their brain.
Whoa, you're angry.
That's my ultimate thing with a lot of these brands. Some brands are more self-aware than others.
You know what? I have no idea what the hell I'm saying. I just thought it would make me sound cool.
They need to start doing what the NBA do, have locker room vets. Like, you're specifically here to guide the young people on how to be professional and what the best way to be a player out there. You don't got to play, you don't got to design. We're just going to have a locker room vet. So when they don't care, they don't know nothing, you're going to steer them right and say, this is why you should care. This is why this shoe is important. You know what I'm saying? So I think they should have that. But or you know what? Take your group of designers or people and have, you could have a Nike Association of Influencers or whatever. It could be a group of people that who do podcasts, sneaker media, whatever.
Yeah.
And then maybe once a quarter, collaborate with them on what you plan on release, why they think it should or shouldn't release. And therefore, even if you don't want to, that's another avenue you can do it.
But also part of that problem is the people they bring in. They'll bring in
the
big timer YouTuber.
Oh, you need to vet them people. Like, hey, forget the social media.
They don't give a fuck about that shit.
Yeah, that's.
I was gonna say you got to have a proper person there to be able to vet those people.
Because they go in there. Oh, he get this type of engagement. Oh, he got this many followers. He must know what he's talking about. And then he comes in. Most of them come in and you know what they do? That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. Because they want to ingratiate themselves with the brand. They want to.
Prime example. We do this when we date. We'll put some BS out there, and if they go along with it, then we know we're not for you because you're not gonna be real with me, right? You can put some BS shoes out. Y'all know, y'all think it's trash and whatever, and they say yep to everything. You know they're not honest. You don't need them.
But I almost feel like
you gotta be smart enough to do that.
You can listen to certain podcasts or
like ours,
YouTube channels where you can say, "Hey, their reason why they don't like this is because they hold us to a certain standard, which we establish ourselves through this." And it's not even just because we stand in front of a mic, right?
Yeah.
Sneaker blogger, you work retail as a manager. I work retail as a manager. Did sneaker reviews with him. So if I sold your product, I told you twice to your face what you should do differently.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm not a YouTuber. I've actually sold your product because guess what? A YouTuber is not going to give you the same feedback because that shoe's going to have to be sold online or in the store.
A YouTuber's mission is to get invited back.
It's views.
Yeah, they're views, clout, and getting invited back. Yeah. They want to great. Like when we went, like of course you. Listen, it's a juggling act. It's like, of course you want to network. Of course you want to engage with these people. But at the same time, too, there's no point in me being here if I'm not going to keep it a buck with you. There's no point in me saying the shit I say on my show and then showing up when I meet you face to face and then all of a sudden I'm staring at the ground, not saying nothing. Or I'm just turning into some type of yes man. Like, that's why every time I go, I say the shit I say and they're like, whoa, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And it works to my benefit. Sometimes it don't. But you know what? I make peace with that. Like, because at the end of the day, I value my integrity. And my integrity is being authentic. I'm not going to just tell you some shit you hear just so I can get invited somewhere or just so I can get some free product. It's not worth some leather or some rubber. Love it. Love shoes. But at the end of the day, not enough to sell myself short. So, but a lot of people do because it's about the views. It's about the clout, you know, who I can rub shoulders with. Look at me. I'm at this event with so-and-so. So now I look important because I'm with important people.
And what is it if you rub people, you tell this people them trash, what you deem as trash, to say, yeah, it look dope. And then now you come into all these events, but the events you've been invited back to are shoes you really don't like.
But what's
or
crazy
you
to
don't
me-
even buy it. So it's like you still kind of low key shooting yourself in the foot.
But this is the crazy part. The same places they've been invited to, I've been invited to. Like I've literally seen people go from calling the brand out for something as simple as the toe box just to turn around and become their defense attorney every time somebody levels any criticism towards the brand.
Better call Saul.
And it's like, there's one thing with saying, okay, let's have a coherent conversation, or let's have a conversation full of nuance and understanding, right, on both sides. It's another to be like, all of a sudden become the brand's water boy every time they don't feel like defending themselves. And I just refuse to be that. Like, will I defend the brand when it's worthy? Yeah, we've had conversations where I've defended the designers. At the same time, too, I will say this is shitty. Like, this is bullshit. Especially, like, I just, y'all get paid to think of this shit. Y'all get paid, right? Y'all get paid to design. Y'all get paid to produce. I don't get paid to tell you what to do. Like, I'm doing this shit like out of content, out of fun, right? So it's on y'all to, like, y'all got to give me a reason to buy your product. And if you're not going to take the effort to do that, then I'm not going to buy it. Two, I'm gonna shit on it if it's worth talking about. Sorry, Under Armour.
You bitch of a son. You mean you son of a bitch? Nope.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we talked about Under Armour probably the most this year than we have in the last 5. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just because like we needed something to talk about. But point is, like, one, as a fan of a lot of these brands, as a fan of Reebok, Jordan, I'm a fan of a lot of brands if they make my size, right? Even the ones that don't make my size, Asics. But y'all, it's on y'all to give me a reason to buy the shoe. It's not on me to buy your shoe. It's not on me to help sell your shoe.
And
it's on you.
And the advice I'm giving you is really people who do this job. It's called consultation. There's people, prime example, when Jerry West, they hired him as a advisor.
Yeah.
They run ideas by. Like, we giving you idea. I'm doing a service that usually is charged or has a fee attached to it in corporate America. I'm doing it for free, just so I can spend my money to buy what you make off the free advice I gave you.
Yeah. Hey, Randy, how much time we got? Oh, damn it. Oh, fuck. All right, well, I'll save those news stories for next week. Well, get the fast line.
It's number one.
Number one, we got the Nike Kobe 5 Protro.
Wait, we're gonna start with this?
Yeah, I know, this was the starting. Kellen Clark, PE.
I mean, if you got here on time.
I know, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, C's.
Yeah, Geeno. I was here, actually.
I told you.
Me and Bob had a whole half hour about German food.
I was here for that.
Yeah, you caught the later end of it.
It's talking about schnitzel.
Yeah. You can't pay me enough to eat German food.
Lugenheiben or whatever that stuff was
like
called.
smells count. Like, you know what I'm saying? If your shit smells like it's been like soaked in vinegar for 3 days, I'm not looking forward to eating that. Sorry. Same reason why I eat chillins.
That's fair.
Like, if it smells like that, I can't imagine how it tastes.
Oh my God. What is that smell? Oh,
That's the smell of desire, my lady.
God, no, it smells like a used diaper filled with Indian food. Oh, excuse me.
You know, desire smells like that to some people.
What is that? It smells like a turd covered in burnt hair.
Smells like Bigfoot's dick.
Oh, eat chillins. They stink. And then when you find out what they are, it's like, yeah, I don't want that.
Oh, yeah. It's like, no, why are we doing this? I mean, I know why are we doing it, but I mean,
we don't have to do it now.
You had gizzards before, have you?
Gizzards?
Chicken gizzards?
No. Fuck that.
All the chicken, all the pig feet, all the collard green, all the hog maws. I want to eat some of them chitlin. I love pig feet.
Probably the worst I hadn't had liver. Like, that's it.
I don't even like that.
That's definitely nasty.
No, I never understood who eats liver like that.
That's you gotta think. That's whatever that
like a
animal
bad
drunk. If that animal has some,
That's like, but that's
Jack
what I'm saying.
Daniels,
That's
you slicing it up.
That's the
with
worst
rice.
thing. That's the worst thing I've had. And I haven't had it in like what, like almost 20 plus years now.
Chicken
So
gizzards, ain't that like that chicken heart or something like that? I forgot what it was, but
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah. So.
Give me a wing and a thigh and a breast.
Get him out of here.
Get him out.
That's it.
I mean, that might just be just as bad if Purdue pumping it with steroids.
Chicken titties.
You hate The Rock, but you eating Rock chicken?
Oh no, first of all, I get Amish chicken. There's an Amish market around the corner for me because you're right. They do. Like if I go to a restaurant, if we go to a wing place, and I see that like the chicken drums are like this big, like a turkey leg, I'm straight on it.
So you go to clown holla food, but you like Amish chicken.
Yeah, because it's all about how you kill it. Amish chicken is like more about how you raise it. It's all about like feeding.
So you don't like Detroit Wing Company?
No, I haven't been in a while.
Okay. Because I mean, they chickens, they
yeah,
wings.
that's exactly why though. Like I don't like it. Like
who else got the?
Because Amish chicken, like they raise it. I mean, it's a lot smaller, but they don't put all those steroids and stuff in it.
Oh yeah, they sell them at the grocery store. Like small
Myers, they got it. Yeah,
small, very small.
Do the Amish chickens build houses too? They build their own chicken coops.
Yeah, have beards with no mustaches.
They wait till marriage to lay their eggs.
Exactly. And before the chicken becomes fully ground, they go to the city.
Yeah.
And live city life for a week and then come back to the farm. Back to these Kobe 5s though. The Caitlin Clark, I thought it was a dope shoe. It was funny how it appeared on my sneakers app because like I was going after the flight posits, missed out on those, and I just happened to be on the sneakers app. I was like, oh shit, these Kobe's come out the following week.
They're just trying to get you to watch a WNBA game.
The shoe was dope.
The shoe was dope though.
I'm gonna get a pair, but I've noticed that the Nike is already peeling already. So the fly wire that's infused in the upper, they laid the Nike swoosh over
top
it,
of it?
right? And now the swoosh, because the swoosh protrudes up a little bit, the fly wire protrudes a little bit over the upper, like through the skin of the upper. So like if you look at some people, I'll show y'all some pictures, like you could tell it's starting to peel already.
Oh hell,
brand new in the box.
Come on, man.
Like
come on, they like, 190, right? 190 at retail.
Yeah,
you paying 190 and the shit peeling,
or 195. You know they put that $5 tax.
One's a bag.
No, it's 190. It's gonna be more than
only reason why I'm getting them because I'm going to a lot of Tigers games this year.
Yeah,
and they go perfectly with Tiger stuff.
No, I'm tough as far as Kobe 5s that we've seen recently. I think that might be one of the better ones. Dope shoe. I ain't got. It's hard to ruin the Kobe 5, but
yeah, I ain't got no negative shit to say about it.
Ugliest. Might as well knock that out while we got time. It was funny because I'm going through the list of shoes that I thought were ugly, and this is like a hodgepodge of like the socks, and it's another Nike shoe that they kind of put together. Did you see the picture?
Isn't it the soccer shoe?
Yeah, it's a soccer shoe with the shock.
Yeah, that's terrible. The soccer shoe by itself is just.
Soccer shoe is okay. Like I've seen certain, like they got a sports car themed one that I thought was decent. But
that shoe shouldn't be on the sneakers app.
Some things don't need to be.
Soccer cleats look dope now. Actually, I had to buy my son some, but they actually look dope.
Have you seen again? It was a trend. No, you hate trends. It was a trend.
Oh,
like
when they wearing on rack shoes.
Yeah, over in Europe.
Yeah, that's dumb.
That's dumb.
But I'm not doing myself back though.
Some things I need to be put together, like country and hip hop. Like, just don't do it.
You would have got your Nelly.
You don't like Jelly Roll?
No. You said who? Nelly.
Nelly had that song Country Mix.
We know who he performed. That dude, he ain't got it.
I know. Dude,
I respect the
I
office.
I was just true fan of his, but that inauguration stuff afterwards is just.
I'm gonna respect the office.
Just give me country grammar.
The same office that's trying to take away your history and your rights and the rights of other people. You okay?
Just give me country grammar.
Shut up. He was man. I can.
The worst part was he doubled down on it, then tried to take like an indirect shot at Kamala, which was nasty.
Look at my African American over here. Look at him. Are you the greatest?
It was just like, dog, like, what are you talking about? Like, first of all, like, I can imagine if Nelly came out in 1943, you're like, oh, but I respect the office of the Führer.
Heil me. Come on, for old time's sake. Heil me, little man.
No.
Heil me.
No.
Just a little heil, please.
Fuck off, Hitler.
So, I don't.
Yeah.
If you gotta justify, it just feels like miss people with the respect the office shit. Just say you wanted to check. Like, really, just be honest. Just say you wanted to check.
If you gonna double down on it, that's where you're gonna double down.
I wanted the money, therefore I did.
I wanted the bag.
There you go.
Or just don't address it.
Or that.
You know, that's the other thing. Like
Shut
you
the fuck
said,
up.
like you say that about Will Smith and Drake. Just go low.
Like what Wolverine saying? Shutting the fuck up is also free. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Go away.
But
especially now, you got Ashanti back. Like,
uglier
with a
than
baby.
Nelly's
Like,
reasons
come
for
on now.
performing at
I
Trump's
agree with
rally.
him saying he don't change diapers. He told her I ain't gonna like that's all you. And then once the baby can walk and talk and say I want this, I can use the bathroom, then I'll take him. I was like, I'll get you all. He said I'll get you all the nannies, but as far as changing diapers and stuff, I'm not doing that.
See,
And
that's
then-
that's
and
I
then
feel
he
like
was
that's
like,
bullshit.
He was like, when the baby can walk and talk, I'll take him from there. But my thing is, I understand that, and that's his prerogative if he provided nannies for her and all that. But there's a certain level of fatherhood that comes with changing those diapers and getting up in
I
the
was
middle
gonna
of the
say.
night. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
That's bonding time.
I mean, I could almost take it away. Not even just fatherhood, just simple parenting.
It
Like-
involves it involves interaction. It involves
Well, that's
doing
what
those things.
that's what I'm saying. It's like simple parenting is you kind of have to do those things because that's more so when the child realizes that that you are the person that they're going to depend on. Like you not doing that stuff, the child gonna grow up and be
First of
like,
all,
"Who the
nobody
fuck is
looks
you?"
forward to changing diapers.
not
Let's keep
fun.
that a buck.
It's not
Nobody
fun.
looks forward to that. However, like as a father, especially a first time father, like giving them diapers. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I was
he
all
got
in.
kids. That's her first child.
Yeah, he
So
got
my
kids
thing,
already.
he's thinking like I may have done it before, or I want to.
Maybe that's
like
what it is, but-
But my thing still,
Yeah, but
that's her
even-
first
but
time child
that's
for her.
what- exactly.
Like so, you gotta be
That's
considerate.
That's
And
an
'cause she asked
experience
him
for
in the-
both of them to be able to have.
That's another that person. I pray, and I hope it don't go down that path because they have a show together. So they're having a It's like a reality show they got, and they're having a conversation. She's like, "How do you sleep through all the baby?" He was like, "Yeah, that's all you," and that's how the conversation started.
He wanted,
I would feel
he wanted
guilty.
that bag. That's why they
I
got
would
that
too.
reality show.
Yeah,
but
you know how those reality shows end with the couples. But
sometimes just
He wanted that
there's
bag.
only one thing that
I argue with females all the time. You don't have to put everything on social media. If I don't do something to you on
Yeah.
social media, does that mean I love you less? Because if Instagram goes down tomorrow, does that mean I don't love you no more?
Yeah. There's one thing that I said I'm not participating in because I have a daughter. She got to a certain age and things happen. I was like, yo, mom, yeah, y'all have that conversation.
Well, that's different.
What? Far as what?
Yeah, I know what you
You talking about?
yeah,
when the-
womanhood. Yeah.
Oh, woman.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's different.
That's
though.
understandable.
Because I'm like, because I have
You
nothing to offer. I don't know
you
nothing about this.
But see, like I said, that's different. Changing a diaper is
universal.
You
That's
know,
biological.
yeah.
You can't. There's only something.
changing the diaper, burping, feeding, putting.
But you know what it
to
is
sleep,
though, like
providing.
to your point, being a father and going through all that. And I know it might not sound like it, especially if you don't have kids, but doing all that stuff adds to the experience of parenting.
He ain't lying.
You know,
I'm
and
saying.
honestly, like looking back, like I actually missed the days when she was a baby, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, and also too, he gotta be careful because since that's on the internet, that child grows up to see that.
yeah, that part.
And also, life has a cycle. Kids, you take care of them, then they get old. You get
They
older,
supposed
they
to help
take
take care of you.
So what if he say, "Dad, I don't feel like taking you to your doctor's appointment.
I'll put you in the nursing home."
I'll throw you in
Right.
the nursing home." You'll be pissed. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you can't be mad at the kid because you said you don't want to change diapers, so they feel like.
But you know what I blame that on? I blame that on sometimes for certain individuals getting money. Maybe I'd never say that some people shouldn't have money, but I feel like people take advantage of. They get to a certain level in life, they get to a certain status, they kind of feel like they are above doing what we consider to be regular everyday things.
I agree, but there's still people who they're not rich who don't do some of that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but I mean,
Well, those people are idiots.
to your point about having the money, I mean, if you
But my whole thing is he said that with a camera on him,
But
which
I
is
think
where
that,
I'm
yeah,
like,
I don't agree with it, but at least he said, "Hey, even though I don't want to do that, I'm still willing to do things to take that burden off of you."
It's not
which is
the
getting
same.
I'm not saying it's not the same. I'm just talking about
I don't think
from
that's
a
any-
workload standpoint. Because when you have a child with somebody, especially when you're in a relationship together, that's a shared experience.
yes,
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you get older, they start to run to mom more than you, or they start to have more open conversations with mom than you. Yeah, it's cool
Like, you
right
feel
now,
some way.
but now
exactly.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Even though that child may not know that, but it's just you develop that.
That's why I
bond.
say, like, because they're not going to be able to experience that having to depend on you. Type
Yeah, but what you do,
mentality.
you get into an argument, that kid turned 12, they get into an argument. He's like, well, you ain't even changing my diapers. What should I respect you?
Right, exactly.
like when my daughter was born, like changed the diapers, gave her baths, even tried to do her hair once or twice, and I was like, yeah, never again. But I tried.
The same thing with
You know
Amari.
what I'm saying?
Same
So-
thing I tried with Amari. I
Yeah.
couldn't find braiders of being like real bookie. It's hard to get them in a certain spot where they are overcharging. So I went to Solid Beauty Supply because at the time with no like hood boy supply stores.
Yeah.
I went and spent like $50, $60 on some stuff. Tried to watch some YouTube videos. I couldn't get after the part. I couldn't get the braid, but I tried. Even though I'm a man,
I did a whole bunch of stuff. Like I let her paint my nails, do the makeup thing. Like, look, if you a father, if you're a father, you're not above tea parties. You're not above the makeup. You're not above. Like I went to work, I'm coworkers laughing at me because I'm changing clothes and they can see my nails are painted. And I was just like, I got a daughter. Like she's 5.
Yeah,
like
what
that's
you
what she
gonna
wants to
do?
do. Like I'm her mannequin. Like I'm gonna tell her no. She's trying to be creative and all this other stuff, and it's like and it's just like it's funner to make daddy do it than mommy do it. And it's like okay, fine.
But
So-
again, those experiences are experiences that both you and your
no, I
daughter can
cherish
look back
those.
on.
Yeah.
And y'all can laugh and
Because it's
joke
like,
about
who am I
those.
trying? Like, would I rather have this moment with my daughter or try to project some type of image to you?
Exactly.
I'm having fun with my daughter. You can think what you want to, But real quick, ugliest release of the week: the Maha Amsterdam Special Edition Nike T90 Shocks Magia.
Congratulations! Oh my God.
And this shit, it's just not everything needs to be blended or combined.
It's a fusion.
Yeah, it's just like nah. Like even in Dragon Ball Z when they didn't get the fingers aligned right, like that's what it feels like. It's like just like their fingers was just off, and it's just like this shoe was off. But like I said, I do like some T90s that are dope. I think it depends. I think
That shoe
'cause
should
once again-
not be released on sneakers. Just put that on Nike.
I ain't gonna say that because there's like certain shoes that I know I can't rock, I can't do with nothing with, but I can see somebody else pulling that off.
If they make that shit in the size 15.
I didn't even look because I know it wouldn't look right on me.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like if they did, that would be insane to me.
But I can see like I can see a girl pulling those off for sure.
Hopefully she ain't wearing the size 15.
No, yeah, I hope not.
Oh, that make her feet big as hell.
You need to first of all, you need to find your right size in those Asians because I know they killing your toes.
I'm gonna do what you said. I gotta try it. I'm gonna take the sole out.
Oh, you didn't do that yet?
No, I haven't tried them on again yet.
That might give you some extra room. But
That's why I haven't rocked them yet. Huh?
Where'd you get them from?
I think I got mine from Foot Locker. Footlocker.com.
Why you ain't just go in the store and exchange them for something? Another pair.
Because I haven't seen them sold in the store. I had to order them online. So it's like naturally, I feel like I want to.
I've seen them in the store. They're everywhere. I've seen them in Digs.
Yeah, they might have them in your size. That wasn't even a knock. I'm saying they might literally have them in your size.
I've been to 12 Oaks. I haven't seen them in 12 Oaks. That's the only mall
trauma.
I'm really.
That's
the only mall I'm gonna
That's
really
a trauma
go to.
response.
In
In fact,
that's the only mall I'm gonna really go to. I'm not about to drive all the way.
No.
out.
I'm saying the trauma response is you thinking I was cracking the joke when in reality I was giving you some.
You do it all the time.
I was just saying that was trauma. You just so used to it.
But no, I think so. I think you should. I mean, you could go to Fairlane. You could go to Greenfield. Greenfield straight to Lodge. 696 to Lodge.
The Lodge is closed down from off of 8 Mile.
What?
So I got like it's been closed.
What freeway is open?
But you get off before 8 Mile. It's
God
9 Mile.
damn it! Like no,
Oh, you said the one on Greenfield.
Yeah, so 9 Mile.
That's see again. 12 Oaks is
Nah,
close.
you don't
This
want
is
to
what
do
I
it.
hate about
You don't wanna
Michigan. I
do it.
hate
You
Michigan
starting to
so
sound
bad.
like Nike. I mean, I
I'm
could
just saying,
make
like-
a decent shoe, but why would I do that? I
I'm
mean,
just
I could
saying,
get
like,
a-
why I had to
could do a
inconvenience
rollout,
myself
but why
to
not
order
make
the
you
shoe
wait?
because I couldn't find the shoe in a store because that wasn't the only store that I went to.
Why you ain't
to
just go to
find the
Dixon?
shoe.
Why don't you say go to Dixon and say, hey,
When I
man,
went to Dick's, they didn't have the shoe.
I've seen every pause. I've seen a lot of Dick's sport goods locations. I
When
want
I,
to say that by
the
itself.
two Dick's. Yeah, exactly. I can see how you was just
I
waiting.
was waiting. You see me looking at him like,
hey, look, you
say it, say it.
The two Dick's Sporting Goods locations that I went to, Livonia and Novi, they did not have the shoe. So
Yeah, you probably should have went more towards the city.
Yeah, it's a basketball shoe. They're not gonna really. And you know the
make it
bigger.
wait, you make it sound like people.
You already know, like
people
the
in the
high
burbs
volume
know
store,
who?
the high
Yeah.
volume stores they're
You
gonna
shoulda
give
went.
it to. And
Fairlane
it's a
would've been my
luxury.
first.
12 Oaks a high volume store?
No, it's not. high volume.
that's on
I
the
wouldn't
cusp.
know
That's on the
anymore.
outskirts.
No, it's not.
I would say
wouldn't know
Fairlane for sure.
Fairlane,
People
and then all the
still
power
shop at Fairlane?
stores.
Yeah.
And all the power stores.
It's only one power store,
No,
isn't
it's
it?
not. The one on 9 Mile Greenfield is a power store.
That is?
That is a power store.
Wow.
That's
Why?
That's a power store.
Damn.
What power do they have? I barely seen any.
But when you,
cars
I mean, you
They
got
must
to
be running
it's
off
a power
of 24
store.
volts.
It's not built like a power store, but it still is acknowledged a power store because you have a Foot Locker, Kids Foot Locker, and
right there.
and LA for all in one, just like you do in a power store. So
That's crazy.
but instead, I guess how they decide is instead of you have to go here and then go to a certain, because when I worked at Amon Kelly, at the end of the night, you couldn't use the last register because that was the Kids Foot Locker register. So they had to count that money separately than they did all of them, even though it was rung up at the same time. So that's why that's a power store, because you have all those threes in one.
Why do I feel like they just made things harder?
Because the middle of that plaza is the women's Foot Locker, and then you got the men regular and the kids. So that's why it's a power.
I've been
store.
in there once, and that was like a couple years
So
ago.
that's what, yeah, you should definitely got that. And then they got, I mean,
Yeah, you
like
know
the House of
better.
Hoops.
You know
Yeah,
better,
you
though.
know
Because you
basketball
ain't go to
shoes.
Livonia.
It's right there.
They like their type of stock versus the stock you're gonna find in those stores is different. So that would be like
It's
me.
a- it's
That would
a
be like
basketball
me.
shoe.
What's that store? Macomb Mall? Is that Gratiot Mall?
Yeah,
they had.
You
them in
could have found it there too.
They're in there too.
That'd be like me
So
being
that's
like
close to black people.
You
That's
realize
the
you
East Side Fairlane.
You realize how exactly. You realize how far I got to go to get there.
I'm just telling
That's
you.
like me being
We're
like,
not saying go there. We're just saying that the closer you are to black people, the more likely that.
that's
shoe's
like me
at.
being like I'm going to Waterford to get those Travis Scotts. Like no, like
that's
it's
not-
Waterford. Why would even matter of fact?
And the Foot Locker app will tell you which stores got them.
That too.
I had checked on the app and it said none of the stores had a shoe because I
Bullshit.
did.
You ain't
I
say
went
that at first. You just
I
said
went
that now.
that route first,
You
and
just
then
said
when
that
I
shit
was
now.
like, all right, well since none of the stores close to
You
me
ain't look at
have
that
it,
app.
I'm gonna just order
Why
it
you ain't lead with that?
because you didn't ask about that.
Bullshit. Purchase Creek for
Where the
like,
fuck am I gonna go all the way to Purchase Creek
my
for?
point
You
is
go to Howell, Michigan. Nothing should be off your list.
No, I went there
No,
for work.
you risk your life.
Hey, you go
I
to
went
Sundown
there for
Towns.
your
Yeah.
life.
Work, paycheck.
If you go to
Risk your
Sundown
life.
I went
Towns,
there
yeah.
for a paycheck,
Relax.
and I don't go there anymore. Now I am in Detroit. That was
That's why you got that
Son,
bag
you
of
should-
hat
you
in the
got
passenger
every- You in
seat.
Detroit? Then where you at? Wherever vicinity, right? I don't put your business out there, but
kind of all over.
But you got every freeway in Detroit takes you to wherever you need to be. You can
Yeah,
take
but I be
Southfield
at
Freeway
work.
and 94. to
Is that why you
Fairlane.
get that MAGA hat in your passenger seat? So when you go to
MAGA hat.
Howell,
Wow, really?
you can blend in.
People, I do not have a MAGA hat.
Okay. I'm gonna take a picture of them with Photoshop on there.
You gonna have to Photoshop.
But no, my point is the reason I like at Purchase Creek, right? I was talking to people that they were saying the reason they don't get certain shoes there is because they don't want a certain crowd there. So not all stores get.
What I'm getting at is, again, this is probably maybe my beef with Foot Locker, Nike, and maybe
Make it
all
quick,
the
we gotta wrap it
retailers.
up. Yeah.
What's the big deal about an Asia Wilson shoe? Because it's a basketball shoe, and you don't have as many signature athlete basketball shoes.
We already went through this. We went through the Wale example with that first album that was dope, but they undershipped it because they didn't believe in the product. Then
I don't
once
see
they-
how they didn't believe in this. You don't have anything else
you
to believe
asking
in.
the company.
No, they put we had to
For the
put a gun
last
to their
35
head to get the
years,
release.
you've been asking them why they don't believe in certain stuff. You just went there
Why
9
did that
months
shoe
ago
come
and
out?
said why you don't believe in that.
Why did her shoe come out?
But that was
It's because the internet put a gun. Internet put it right.
Yeah,
So they
you know why
forced.
they didn't believe.
They begrudgingly released
hell
her
was
shoe. You
forced.
wonder why they ain't got no pairs.
And the sad part is the team isn't as good as it was.
Who?
The Aces.
That's besides the point.
No, but what I'm saying is like
they broke the team up.
That's what I'm saying is like it would have been so much better to have that shoe around the time when they was like running the league a couple years ago.
But you could be on the trash team and still sell a shoe. Jordan did it. LeBron did it.
I'm not saying
Like,
that
you
you
could be
I'm
trash
not
and still
saying
sell a
that
good
you
shoe.
can't. What I'm saying is it would have been so much doper if they were doing good on top of
That's
the
not
shoe
using
coming
common
out.
sense. We don't do that at Nike.
I like how you said we. Yeah, exactly.
it's
What
weird.
you got to say? You got
I
some
was
breaking
talking.
news?
I was talking as if I worked there.
Yeah.
But yeah, if they have to begrudgingly be forced into making a shoe, shocker, they don't make enough pairs. Like they didn't want to make it in the first place.
And to also forget even her being good, you women are playing basketball more than ever now, and you still make a limited pair of women's basketball shoes.
Once again, people, the button pushers, but you know.
I'm gonna break them out one day. I have a dead stock pair of Cynthia Cooper shoes, the white and blue ones, her first
I
one,
wish
the
I could find a
C14s.
pair.
So I'm gonna break them out one day. Like,
But
you could have had Asia Wilson, and then you could have did Protros or the Cheryl Swoops or the Cynthia Cooper shoes, or re-released them. So you would have sold up the market. You would
Oh
have
my
cut.
God, yeah. Because how many women's shoes are out there? Anybody trying
now
to
they all wearing dude shoes. Like have the women wear the women's shoes because it's a women empowerment movement. So why not have the women hooping in women's shoes?
The only other one they're wearing Sabrina's shoe. That's it.
It's not like even Reese's Reeboks are setting the world on fire. So I mean, whatever her shoe
I be ones like dog. Shaq
they don't
got one.
Please let me come work for.
Don't look good.
Please let me consult for y'all.
Yes.
I haven't even seen it.
No, I'm saying that Engine A or whatever.
That's not her shoe.
That's not her shoe.
But even with that, the shoe that doesn't look good.
Nothing
so there's nothing.
The Kamikaze was the best shoe she's had.
Again, I said it before. I don't see why she didn't get a low top question. You could have just easily did that.
I mean,
you asked
I'm not going to ask nobody to hoop in a low top question.
I was going to say that.
I would not. Ask
if you can continue to Protro other shoes, I can't see why you can't Protro that shoe.
First of all, what they Protro?
Protros are to make the shoe better.
Yeah, what they Protro?
They re-released the shoe and made it worse.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They can't make it better.
No, they did it already. They did it. They stripped the tech. They stripped the tech.
Nike don't even want to do it. You think Reebok doing
it? Well, that's the problem with the brand. Then I'm not. What I'm saying is like, if you gonna put forth effort, put forth all the effort. Don't half-ass.
We got to manage expectations first off.
You asking drug dealers, can you please make the cocaine pure again and stop putting fentanyl in it? That's what you're asking the shoe brands to do.
It's Reebok.
I don't agree with it. You should. If I made the shoe right the first time, everybody loved it.
Keep trying to end the show, but Geeno keeps saying outlandish shit.
I'm not saying anything outlandish.
Keep it the same. The reason why people love KFC over the years because they didn't change their recipe. Correct. So
Reebok made things worse.
They changed their own recipe. You made something pop, and then
there's no more Hexalite. The pumps don't pump. They got rid of the polyurethane insoles.
It's like. And I only buy this shoe just for Allen Iverson because I got that much love for him.
Exactly.
That's the only reason why I buy that. And with that shoe, for a dude to go left in the industry where everybody Nike was going hard, I love that and what Iverson means to the culture, not even as a basketball player, to black people.
I love Iverson, but I don't know if he should be in charge of anything they're doing. I think he should just be their ambassador.
I think he's in charge of that. I think he's more so to give ownership to say, hey, I have this story to tell about this story. Because when they initially did his shoes, they wasn't doing no storytelling.
I hope that's all it is.
I think his name beyond that is almost like a King of England type deal. Like it's just a name.
But I think Shaq is more hands on. But I was just like, if I could have a chance to speak to Shaq, if I even just come out there and let us talk to you, hey. This is what you need to do for your shoes for the current models. This is what you need to do. And sometimes you're going to have to go poach. You're going to have to come out your money and go get some designers from other companies. Because what? Somebody could be designing dope stuff at Nike because their superiors don't want to hear them. They feel like they're getting held back. If you say, hey, we let you get free reins over here.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that the designers don't get poached all the time anyway.
Oh, they do.
Exactly.
But but if you're a designer, it's like, it is Reebok. Because at the end of the day, your designs, you might be doing some dope Nike designs because they have a lot of silhouettes, or the brand itself lends itself to that. It's Reebok. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of.
But also too, as a designer,
if you're talking about new shit,
that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
new stuff. That's what I'm saying. New stuff.
Yeah.
We need more creative. We need more dope stuff because I think they got like this running shoe that comes out. It looks dope. Like I'm gonna grab it. But you got to start taking the reins off a little bit.
Reebok got a lot of problems, and I don't know. Like they got that little Netflix thing, and I wish they hadn't done that because I feel like you're putting the cart before the horse. Because at the end of the day, it really comes down to product, and you can create all the hype you want to. If you ain't got product that can follow up that hype or live up to that hype, then it's just
that's what I mean when I talk about that Engine A. Like it's just
it's a performance shoe.
But that's not it, man.
No, I agree with you.
That's not gonna move the needle.
It's not the ugliest shoe.
But also too, kids nowadays are big on performance. There's kids right now who are not saying these jobs are terrible. I'm about to go on eBay and spend $300 for these Lanings because the traction is good, the cushion is dope. I like the fit in the lockdown. So now, only thing, make the alternative. If people don't buy it, and if it's better, then you can sleep at night.
I'm gonna help you out, Reebok. Drop an all pink Engine A or Engine 1, whatever it's called. Drop an all pink one. I bet you money it sells. Bet you money it sells. Because for whatever reason, pink is hot right now. 2, it's not a bad shoe. So you got a nice colorway, and it's a good performance shoe. It'll sell.
And she has her following. She doing a lot of leg work on the marketing for you. She got her own podcast. She got brand ambassador. So I'm saying, as far as that,
Nah, she got the follow. That's what I said.
I'm
she
saying, like,
has
you
the
already
following.
just make the dope
you
stuff
don't,
and attach it to
you
it.
don't have to You don't have to do any
I
marketing.
don't know if that translates into sneaker sales. That's all I'm saying.
I mean,
It
if
can cross over.
she's big into. I mean, she's got brand deals that's doing like far as that, so people follow her and her outfits go viral. So from that aspect, I'm saying you have that. Now, do we agree with everything she does? That's another conversation. But I'm saying, as far as the people who follow her and how they attach their brand.
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
And-
I don't know,
and
'cause
then-
I don't know what her other stuff is, but like selling sneakers is
Well, and then to flip it back though, like we said with SGA.
Yeah.
If you don't want to give her, you give her a low top question as a lifestyle shoe, because like you just
are
said,
hung up on these questions.
Well, no, I like questions. Who don't like?
I like questions too, but to his
that
point,
low top, nobody
they're not
gonna
about
wear
the
no low
Protro
top
question.
I'm just saying
gotta
for
think,
her,
what if she
Where they
wears a
getting the money from?
What if she wears a size 12 or 13? Right, she's very slender in her stature, so her to walk around in questions,
she don't look like she wear that big of a size.
bro. She like 6'3".
I mean, look like she wear a size 12 or 13.
Wow.
What size you think she wear? 9?
What you think she is?
She got nice feet.
Nah, she has a
foot fetish.
Hey, at least she ain't got them athletes
You
feet.
on
She-
White
hey,
Ranger
look,
time.
No, I ain't. No, he was licking feet. He was on from the stories y'all tell. He was
Real quick, Randy, we're about to end the show. Do you lick feet?
Gay. That's the pause of the day so far.
Yeah, that's a very personal question.
hold up, time out.
No,
we can't end the show on that. What the hell is wrong with you?
Cause what's the name you brought up? Oh, I brought up White Ranger, but then you
Exactly.
elaborate on it.
And
you
you try,
full
and
disclosure.
you trying to like throw the White Ranger jacket on him though.
Exactly.
No,
He do the same thing, sit in the same spot.
Randy,
That's
full
crazy.
disclosure, we had a producer or a sound engineer who we went on a couple trips with. Most out of pocket, crazy as shit. Like, real quick story, we were at a bar in Atlanta, and it was a bunch of us hanging out, and one of the ladies spilled, was it alcohol on her foot? Dude came out of nowhere, like baseball slid into position, grabbed her foot, and licked it from heel to toe. And it was just like, mind you, there's some other stories that kind of.
And then you got the nerve to ask him, do he lick feet?
I don't know. I just.
Well, the only way would be fresh from a pedicure.
So he's not against it.
Yeah, but he's got
He has
standards.
He has standards, though. He has standards. Randy has standards. Let it be known on the show. Randy has standards.
I'm not sucking no toes. Regardless.
So on that note,
Well, he said lick. He didn't say.
Look. Lick, I don't care. Lick,
from heel to
suck,
toe, bro.
all right, I'm not doing that.
He got the
And
arch and
all that acrylic got chemicals on it. Like you gonna be
Now Guru
looking
got
at-
questions.
and- Nah, and what if she ain't? What if they ain't hit her heel right and she got like that hard heel? You know what I'm saying? That
What
looks.
if she- hey,
look
Randy said he has standards.
Look like
so
she
we-
ran with Scooby Doo when they stopped with their heels. Like that's what they're like. Nah, like I can't do that. I'm sorry. I
Randy
can't.
has standards. We're gonna give him the
Or
benefit.
what
of
if
the
it's a
doubt.
bunion on it and the boy just sticking all?
Oh, god damn it! I'm sorry, you didn't ask the question though.
It looked like it's
Look like a
posted
right
up.
analog stick.
Said the back of her heel looked like a giraffe kneecap.
Oh, I can't.
Anyway, this episode I don't even know.
That might be the moisture that's needed.
We'll see y'all guys as a y'all, man.